Howdy, everybody. How you doing? Let us know if you can
Let's
hear us.
go.
Check, check, check.
Can we be? All right. Hugo is not currently speaking, if in case people can't hear him.
Yeah, he'll be here in a sec.
But you guys know what to do once he shows up. It has been they've received a vision from the Oracle, and then my God, what can you please do let us know if we can be heard though. Me and JT.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. I'm hoping for 0 technical difficulties this time. Can we do it?
This very bold. This is incredibly optimistic.
Yeah.
You know, this would be very much overfulfilling the 5-year plan right now.
Look, chat. We've got alerts now. We did it. This is all thanks to you, Gopnik. I couldn't have done it myself because I'm stupid.
Oh, Habibi.
JT, thank you for helping with my self-esteem issues. You're so welcome. Yay.
I am back from a piss.
There he is.
Hello, everybody. Yes, apologies, dear chat, but always when I talk to my beautiful boys, right before we begin whatever we are doing, my prostate and my whatever bladder calls for me
You
to go to the depths.
Are you reading the chat?
What?
Are you reading the chat, Hugo?
Feet reveal. Okay, fuck you. I have unironically posted on Instagram, which, by the way, to plug Instagram, you got Nick. Please do go follow. I've unironically posted my feet like multiple times, and the times I posted them was with some friend somewhere, either in a spa or just out of a sauna, and everybody like guessed which feet are mine and talked hardcore shit about the other guy's feet. Oh my God, those feet have seen damage. Oh my God. Then I sent him a link and he felt so shitty. He's like, oh my God, okay, I need to go clean my feet up or something. But no, I'm very proud that everybody presumed that more sophisticated, thicker feet were mine. It probably had more to do with their thickness than anything else. But yeah.
Chunky feet. Hugo foot binding arc.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
By the way, in the background, as we continue, JT, as we talk, I suggest going to Streamlabs and turning off all the other notifications because I think
got it, bucko.
they need to be turned off so they automatically accept the super chats, right? Which I hope they fucking work. Yeah.
Let's see.
Phoenix is testing it right now. How do y'all, Habibi Suka Blyat, combining all 3 of the hellos? Thank you very much. And
exactly
welcome.
Right. I just noticed. Very nicely done. Thank you. All right, hold on. We're almost done setting up, so then we can get started for the day. You know what they say about Balkan feet, says Panwit. Exactly right.
Okay, let's see. We want alerts for... No, not for subscribers.
Super chats, not for the other ones, okay. Even though now the super chat one didn't pop up, even though that's exactly what we set up. And yet the subscriber one went up.
Whack.
Oh, what? Oh, well, we tried. Anyways. Take my pesos, daddies. Ayente002. Thank you very much. We will gladly take your pesos.
Okay, there we go.
All right, everything's set up?
All set up. I'm going to turn it down just a smidge because somebody said it was a little loud. I'm going to go down to 20%. Save. There we go.
Okay, it does show up just with a delay. Okay, fantastic. Wonderful. I think you have a delay there as well that you can kill potentially. But now I'm asking for too much. This is gonna look too much like a professional stream. It will be called bourgeois revisionists. Okay, it looks too professional. It is not truly class conscious. Some people unironically believe this. That's the fucking sad.
All right, close.
Jorge Gomez says $5. Thank you very much. He says, guys, I'm conflicted. I got a job offer in Canada just as soon as I was leaving the US to go home. Thoughts about exactly. Yeah. I mean, the resident American may chime in.
I got a job offer in Canada just as soon as I was leaving the U.S. to go home. Is home in Canada, or is home somewhere else? I don't. Not enough information. Give us some more info there.
Yeah.
But I guess go with the job you would prefer to do in the country you would prefer to live in. So yeah. But
Phoenix
also,
Flowers, huh?
No, go on.
I was Phoenix Flowers says for France's Niger payment program. Thank you very much. Oh my God,
bless up. Okay,
right. Everybody said we're all set up now. Finally.
Yeah, honestly, Canada is a better place all around than the U.S., I would say. Though honestly, they're not that much less reactionary in a lot of ways. So
Mm.
whichever you prefer. I would say the U.S. has a better climate overall. Obviously, there are a bunch of different climates within the U.S., but you can find one that's a little bit more balmy and less frigid in the U.S. a bit more easily than in Canada.
What's the ratio of fast food joints? Is Canada still a normal country where you actually have restaurants and bars and I don't know fucking coffee places that are not a part of a chain that also has like 1,000 other ones? Because that's arguably one of the shittiest parts about America. It's just all chains, like all
Mm.
chains, except I don't know in New York or Chicago or something. What do you think? Is Canada better, JT, or they're
I've
also
only been to Canada
participate
one
in
time.
gentrification?
I've been there one time.
Mhm.
All I know about their chains is Tim Hortons. That's all. That's
Well,
all I
no.
can tell you. That's the coffee place.
All the rest are Americans, like
I
American
have
chains,
no
I guess. I
idea.
would imagine.
I have no idea. I'm sure that you guys have McDonald's and all the rest. I'm sure
Mm.
we've polluted you as much as we possibly can.
Oh my god. Hotel Sub has sends $10. Thank you very much. They say live streaming is bourgeois, but you get a pass.
Oh shucks.
I'm
That's
glad. I'm
that's
glad
mighty
we got.
kind.
And people keep asking for my ankles. You'll never see them. Those are reserved only for the boys. Okay, I'm sorry to tell you.
I'll
very
tell you, they're
soft.
really nice ankles.
Yeah.
Okay, like one of the best ankles I've ever seen.
Exactly
Proper
right.
great ankles.
Oh man. All right, let's get started. I think.
Let's do it.
Originally, we were planning on just doing some. Actually, I'll ask the audience because we have a bit more structure this time around. If you guys want us to go and look through a bunch of cringe on BBC or something, then we can do that for general news coverage. But otherwise, we thought we'd just jump into some content that you guys sent our way for things to check out. For those unaware, on the Discord server, we have, of course, support us on Patreon, blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much. If you get access to Discord server, then we have a segment there called Seeing Red, where basically anything that makes you go insane or very angry, or that would make us very angry, you can post there so that we can take a look at it on these live streams. And you guys thankfully flooded us, so we'll take a look through
Thanks.
all that.
By the way,
stuff.
immediate news that is coming in from my part of the world. Incredible surprise. Exit polls show Vladimir Putin winning huge majority. Oh my God, guys! Did anybody
would've
see
thought?
this coming? The
Oh,
exit poll
wow.
shows
Who would-
he won 87.8%. Like, my guy, you do have majority approval. Make it look like it's a bit, more loose and shit. That's all I'm saying.
You wanna make a-
87.8. Yep.
I want to make a liberal's brain explode. Just asking, well, if the polling shows that he does have majority approval, so technically he is democratically chosen. And then people
don't
go,
know.
oh, no.
No, that's I hold that opinion as well. Fucking literally, unironically, but also him like, dude, you're gonna get 60%. Why are you like pushing it to look as almost 90 for fuck's sakes? And everybody's gonna be like the pro-Russia camp. Oh, because it's war. We need to look like we're united. But then when Ukraine does the same thing, you're like, oh no, and vice versa. Ukraine stops doesn't allow elections. They're like, no, that's necessary for war. But then in Russia, they win with 87%. They're like, no, that's not democratic. Oh, sorry. I immediately going into lib brain rants. But yeah, it's just shit show.
Sheen Shank Redemption sends $20. Thank you very much. He says, per Hugo, when I gifted the stream subs, my name is Cringe. I still love you, buddy.
Thank you, Shin Shank. God damn it.
Boys,
Thank you,
Sean Shank Redemption.
Dude, Hakeem already said Sheen Shank. I'm calling that movie Sheen Shank up until the moment I died.
Sheen,
you
fuck,
understand?
I'm sorry. It's Sean.
No, it's
I'm
Sheen
sorry.
Shank now. It's
Oh
Sheen
my
Shank
God.
Redemption.
Oh, jeez. That and where is it? Comrade Jeff says, I'm going to get Second Thought logo tattooed on me. What do you say? What do you say to that, JT?
Please do not.
Don't do that. Don't do that and then
Don't.
get arrested, please.
Oh my God. It's like those people who got like Zelensky tattooed on them. My God.
No.
All right. Jane Orlando Bailey sends €2. Thank you very much. He says, hello, Deutschland. Hakeem, will you marry me? Will you marry me? Yes, I will.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks.
There you go. All right.
Finally, I got him hooked. God damn it.
Oh my God. All right. People ask me what I've had for iftar. By the way, Ramadan Kareem to everybody. I had chicken, like curry with rice, basically. It was very, very yummy.
Mm. I had the
All right.
I had the American bento box for lunch. I went to Cane's.
Please elaborate.
Okay. So
Substantiate your argument. Show us pictures.
I already ate it and threw it away. So Raising Cane's is a chicken fingies place. And so they come in these styrofoam boxes that are divided into sections. So in one of the sections you have your chicken tendies, and you've got your fries, and then you've got your bread, and then you've got your sauce, and sometimes it comes with coleslaw, but everyone says no slaw, extra sauce. And the meme going around online is just that's the American bento box.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, makes sense.
I love it.
I went to a children's. I did some of the most horrific thing you can do with your free time, at least in the developing world, and that is going to a kid's birthday party.
Oh my God.
Yeah, fucking kill me, please. Just a bunch of screaming babies running
Aw.
around everywhere, and very passive aggressive moms that lose their shit if you accidentally open a window while it's like 40 fucking degrees Celsius inside. Yeah, great time. But at least it had great food. I ate a lot of great fucking food.
Good.
You know, those like they're becoming popular, like pancakes, but made out of vegetable, the green one, and then stuffed with a bunch of shit. I mean, I'm talking salty, and then cut into pieces and served as like little wrapped burgers, if you want to call them that. That was absolutely fantastic, and the just classic banitsa and stuff. It was great. It was good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I ate. Since we were talking about what we're eating, I didn't eat the
Hey.
child, as everybody would expect, but I really wanted to. Some of them kids, not gonna grow up into great adults. That's all I am fucking
Aw.
saying. Looking at them from this perspective.
Rip.
Hold on. This brings me on to something that I've seen in like popular American media, but I don't believe it's real. What's the big rat thing that people
Big
take?
rat thing?
Big rat thing that serves pizza to kids.
Oh,
Rat costume thing.
oh, Chuck E. Cheese?
I think so.
Charles Entertainment Cheese?
Oh, that can't be real. That
That's
cannot be real.
That's his legal name. No, Chuck E. Cheese is just like a an arcade, like main event or something like that, basically. And they've got these weird animatronic creatures, and Charles Entertainment Cheese is the rat. He's just Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's where the horror games come from with electric cannibalistic chickens and bears. What was that name? Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
My God. I like it. You can
The
tell
rat.
Freddy Fazbear Pizza is a real place and you'll believe it. I mean, if the American tells me, then yeah, I might actually.
Yeah.
I trust him. I trust him implicitly. Let's see. Haley X sent $2 says, thanks for doing this, folks. You're very welcome. Thank you very much. Black October says, hello, y'all. Hello, right back at you. Panwit sends $5. Thank you very much. They say, love you guys. We love you right back. I saw something else here. Here, Toasty Android CH says, greeting from Red Vienna to chat and the boys.
Howdy, partner.
Yes.
Let's see.
Cap Poot.
And Cap Poot says, Hugo, would you still love us if we were all Albanian?
It would make it much more difficult.
Oh,
But okay, I still would. You would never be able to cap it 100%, but you might reach the levels of Bebereja, which is pretty high. So a good 90% love I would be able to send your way. So yes, sheep.
There we go. There you go. Gustavo Nista Gudinho, and then there's a bit of ... sends 50 Mexican pesos, I believe. I'm in Mexico. Sometimes the situation feels hopeless, I'll say. Communism has gave me an optimism I have not felt in ages. How do I
Yay.
continue? Just join the organizations and be around like-minded people and try to touch grass. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Be active, join communities, etc. As long as you have that social component, you'll find the will to continue, and you'll also be socially fulfilled. You'll be able to make friends. You'll even be able to find like deeper connections with other kinds of people. It's a very, very rewarding experience.
Turns out having purpose is great. Oh my God,
Exactly right.
advanced philosophy analysis right up in here. Turns out it's pretty much great. Yep. Sorry. Yep.
Exactly. What's his name? Jakub Godzic Rotskovsky. Sorry, I butchered your name. Says.
No, you did it really well. Jesus Christ.
But Hezbollah is basically asking, what's your opinion with of the Iraqi Communist Party? I've went extensively into detail in previous things on it, and recently I was with what's it called, Historia Publica, with our favorite Brazilian, and went into deep details on there. So go check out his channel, and you'll be able to get the deeper dive. Let's see.
Austino.
Yes, I'm finding. Faustino Bambino sends $10. Thank you very much. He says, people should watch Sean Mills's streams on the Iceland eruptions, not because he makes any political commentary, but because he's a good geology educator. Yeah, why not? Thank you very much. The Cascadian Socialist says, St. Patty's Day is here, boys. Let's fucking go. Is it?
Oh,
No?
yeah.
Is it?
Is it today? Oh, holy shit, it is today. That's so interesting that holiday fucking spread like to so many places. Like even here, I see like places celebrating St. Patrick's Day, obviously because it's great marketing to get people over. So you
Excuse to
drink
drink.
green beer, but yeah, yeah, exactly. The beer
Is
is
it really
green
green?
today. Oh, yeah, it's really green.
Do
Yeah.
they diet or what's up?
I have no idea. It's Irish magic, dude. They're literally
okay.
or fucking dwarves fucking doing things. No, it's
Mm.
not a dwarf. Help me out,
Leprechaun,
JT here. He
leprechaun.
probably doesn't know.
Leprechaun.
Leprechauns. There we go. They're all leprechauns.
Okay.
Is that racist? Did I just do a racism? I don't know.
I
Probably.
don't think
You
so.
get a
I-
pass. You're the only one on Earth who gets a pass, no matter what you say. Don't test
Exactly
it.
right.
Do not test it.
Yeah.
Do not.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's, yeah.
Don't pronounce Niger the other way.
Yeah, like Joe Biden does.
Dude, when that popped up in chat, literally the comment was, what was it? It was for France's Niger repayment program. But when I
Yeah.
saw it, I was like, holy fucking shit.
You
But
can't
then,
just
I
say
didn't
that.
realize-
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
exactly.
oh my god.
Mm. All right. Johnny K says, hacking V2 model when? Not anytime soon, probably, but thank you very much. And then somebody has Salt asked an even more important question. He says, what's worse, the Sino-Soviet split or the making of Yaqub? Oh my god. My
I
favorite
mean,
thing
one
was
of
it
them
was
created white people, okay?
exactly. Was it bad
It was
bad
Bad
Empanada that
Empanada, yeah.
said
Yeah,
that,
dude,
that said, let me measure your skull, Yakubian ape.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Oh
Ah,
my God.
fucking love this psychopath. By the way,
Yeah.
congrats to him for the
For the
65k
fantastic
garnered
stream, yeah.
for
Wonderful.
yeah, it's very cool.
Uh, Vestonian
Fucking
says,
savage. Oh,
hate
yeah,
it
yeah.
when boomers, I'm assuming he means, give you crap for, or they mean, give you crap for listening left pause while watching anti-communist slop like the new doc my mom saw the other day, Turning Point. Sent €5. Thank you very much. Let me see. Turning Point. Documentary. It's about 9/11 and the War on Terror. Chronicling adventures. Okay. All right. It's some cringe. American centric cringe.
Yeah, it's one of their biggest fucking think tanks and shit.
Yeah.
Like, but the
Oh,
cringiest one,
right.
arguably, yeah. Turning Point. It created that fucking like uncircumcised to circumcised and then uncircumcised again and then recircumcised penis looking motherfucker. The tall dude, the one that looks like his mom repeatedly dropped him on the face when he was born and she did it intentionally.
Yeah, do you know how little that narrows things down? For the...
Yeah, when it comes to reactionaries, I apologize. But yeah, that guy's from Turning Point. To help us, chat. What was his name? The Turning Point guy. But yes, please continue.
Yeah. Magna Wolf 171 sends 500 crowns. He says, "Hey boys, prophetic dream
Oh, that's a
vision
lot
guy
of money.
from
Thank
Discord
you.
here. Thank you very much. No new dreams to report. Have to write a report, so thank you for the lovely background noise. XOXO. All right. Best of luck with your reports. Hopefully, either it gets your supervisor to approve it right away, or it gets you the grade that you want. I don't know exactly what the context is, but best
Yeah.
of luck with it." Phoenix Flower says, "What's worse, being Albanian French or Californian French by 1,000 degrees?"
By
Come
a
on.
thousand. By a thousand.
Exactly right.
I don't know. You
Al-
guys don't have to deal with
Albanian is
them
accepted.
Californians here. I tell you what, they're coming to Texas in droves. I'm trying to drive them out, but I can't get rid of them all. They're like roaches.
Oh my
So
god.
so if I, so the, all that he said, but Albanians, but I can't say that because that's fucking disgusting, and I don't mean that obviously. Jesus fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm just riding the wave of my perceived anti-Albanianness.
Racism.
Only perceived.
Yeah. We all have characters.
Perceived. Yeah. Character. Anyways, Gia Alvarado, who is a all-time favorite and a returning favorite since $10. Thank you very much. She says, or they say, excuse me. There are my beautiful boys. Glad I could finally catch this one. We're very
Hey.
glad to have you.
yeah,
Randolph
welcome.
Randolph Lycan sends $5. Thank you very much. He says, "I was told there was a commie get together, but where's the aborted fetuses? I'm starving."
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Hugo ate them all. You got it too late.
Why are you off? Okay. I mean,
Because you
that's
mentioned
what?
eating kids earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
He's got
I
you
thought
there.
it had to do with my skin regimen that makes my feet this beautiful. Okay. For
Ah,
those who do
exactly
not
right.
understand the context, because the episode is still literally not out,
Mm.
I missed an episode, a bonus episode over on Patreon, and they were reading off like shit that our listeners send, and for some reason, 30% of it was poems about my feet. What the actual holy fucking shit? And I chose
They were
to
good
do that
poems,
when
too.
I was not around. So yeah, God bless. I guess my feet are now a thing.
Andrew Murray, of course, another returning favorite. He
Legend.
says, "Thank you very much, Habibi." He says, "I got a self-cleaning litter box. It has an app for your phone that tells you when your cat is using it. Now, every time I use the bathroom at work, I check the app to see if my cat is going too. So even if we're apart, we'll be together in the moment." By the way, he sent photos on the
No.
fucking, not of the cat using it, but the
Okay,
very
good.
fancy, you know. But yeah, I'm very happy for your purchase, Andrew. Please give
Andrew
us
always
continuous
like
updates.
you always think like, oh my god, he's not gonna come up with a wilder thing to
Yeah.
say than I don't know. I just spilled soup all over myself and shit. But no, he tells us a wholesome story about being together with his cat when she's
Or
at the most vulnerable. I mean, fuck yeah, I
Mm.
guess.
Or he just photoshops a photo of a hot dog onto himself and then just sends it in the chat. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
All right,
it's Andrew
forced
Murray.
content, basically us. No, I'm
Oh, no.
teasing. He says, "I'm so ready to consume this live stream Deem, okay, while wearing my I'm so tired shirt. Hey, thanks
Hey,
boys for
very
entertaining me
Hell
nice.
while I
yeah.
vacuum the house. But you're very, very welcome. I'm so glad that you're getting some use out of it. I hope we keep you entertained." People are asking my opinions on Dune 2. I haven't seen it. I saw the first one though. I thought it was very good. Interesting, like anti-colonial-ish like tinge to it.
Yeah.
Interested to see what happens. But
Watch the second one. The anti-colonial tinge is not a tinge; it's a fucking scream. It's a fucking
oh, let's
fire.
go, let's
Okay, like
go.
holy fucking shit. The second one, like, yeah, we exploding things and murdering them in mass, no mercy. Thank you very much for
Yeah.
coming to my TED talk.
Huh.
But yes, it is a very good movie. Watch the movie. It is a good movie.
I can't wait. No, I'll try to carve out some time for it. By the way, the cinematography is beautiful. There's two movies, two American movies that I've seen that have cinematography like that. That's really stunning. It's the Blade Runner movie,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I didn't like the story of, but the visuals were gorgeous. And Dune also was likewise. The way that every shot, like the composition of it, in the first movie, you know the throat,
The
the
sound, yeah, God, that's
yeah, what's
cool.
it called?
The
Yeah,
chanting?
the throat singing. Yeah, the throat singing scene with
Yeah.
the Harkonnen people, whatever they're called, when they're
Yeah.
preparing,
That's so cool,
right?
yeah.
And the priestesses coming around, putting their thumbs on the foreheads with the blood print. That shit was so fucking beautiful in the
Oh,
rain.
fucking
It
beautiful.
was so
Yeah,
beautifully
yeah.
shot. My
And
God. Right.
if you look deeper, it's
Mm.
they are doing mass human sacrifice. I don't know if you
Yeah,
noticed
the
because the
naked like ex dudes and
yeah,
crucified like upside down. Those guys. Yeah, I remember.
Oh,
I saw 'em. I was like,
didn't
what the
see
fuck
that.
is going on? Mm,
but
but
and
yeah.
somebody did wait. Let me try to find it because this is amazing.
Mm,
Yeah, can you play this, please?
mm.
Somebody took that and made it. What if America existed in this universe? Posting it in our chat.
Uh-huh.
JT, just please play this.
All
Just
right.
don't say
All right.
anything. You just play it. So,
While he brings it up,
Sardukar, what if it existed in
all right.
Let me
what if America existed in the Dune universe? Just please do me
Mm.
the favor.
one sec.
Okay, let's play it.
Lamau, let me switch inputs here. This one.
Be patient, chat. This will be worth it. Trust me.
Cheeseburger, 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 Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Whopper, 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 hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, 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 Whopper.
This is what you will die for.
Side of floor.
Well, you boys are making
Oh
fun
my-
of my culture.
I'm sorry, Habibi.
This is
Oh
disrespectful.
my god.
That is one of the funniest, like best videos I've ever watched in my life, dude. Somebody saw that, and was like, dude, I gotta make this hamburger, 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 Big Mac, and anything. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger.
I love that. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, but I
Oh,
think
fuck.
it's so worth it. Oh, god damn it.
Mm.
Oh,
The next one is from Winston. Thank you very much. He says, Winston, excuse me, opinions on Arvalo, the new Guatemalan president. I heard that he got elected, but I don't know too much about him. He's with the, what's it called? That Samila, like center left thing, right? I haven't read too much into what they're doing, so I can't comment. Unless you boys, I've been paying
no
attention.
idea.
Mm-mm.
Zero idea. I apologize to my South American friends.
Yeah. We should do a thing. We've been thinking of doing I mean, I don't know if people know about this, but
Next month we have a very famous Mexican comrade coming onto the show. That's all I am going to.
that also, and we would like to do also a series on Latin American coups. Eventually, we discussed it, and the
Yeah.
Guatemalan
hell
one
yeah.
would be the first one that we do, and of course, we do a overview of the current political
Yeah.
situation in Guatemala before. So we definitely covered this topic in more detail once we do our research. But yeah. The Cascadian Soldier said, "I'd love to stay, but I best get back to work. Here's another contribution to you guys. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I hope that you
Thank
have
you.
a nice shift slash yeah, light light work for the day." Um, let's see. Who is Josiah? Says TP USA, Toilet Paper USA, but Charlie Kirk. Thank you very
Charlie
much.
Kirk, that's the name. Yeah.
Mm. He's the guy with the very small face, right?
Yeah.
I love it. Fabian Andiel says, why is being left in the economic and welfare state dimension, but being conservative in societal questions like transgenderism, personal integrity, tradition, so mutually exclusive? Help me understand. Okay. First of all, thank you for the thing. The question is a bit broad, so I guess I'll just summarize it quickly. Quote unquote, being conservative in social questions is also an economic thing, right? This conservatism is based in like societal positions held by previous by the hegemony and the social conditions created from previous socioeconomic formations. Normally, that doesn't mean that there's some things that aren't, for example, beneficial. Like for example, traditional concept of having larger families. Let's say more societal commitment within communities, meaning people don't live hyper individualist lives, but you know people have connections with their cousins and grandparents and their neighbors and stuff like that. This is something that extends from previous socioeconomic formations that capitalism has tried to get rid of by this increasing atomization. So this is not something that's per se like bad to get rid of. This is something that should be maintained and kept into the future, despite the fact that it's being combated in the current socioeconomic formation. That being said, though, the reason that this thing existed was because of the material conditions of previous economic relations that forced people into small agricultural units that had to really rely on each other. That's why they were so intertwined. All the other questions that you mentioned really kind of fall into this. Of course, you can have other quasi-philosophical positions on a personal level, but when it comes to like traditions on a society-wide basis, there's other reasons for it. That's not to
Yeah.
say that ideology doesn't exist also as a separate category, but you have to really interrogate whether a particular thing is actually an ideological position of a certain like civilizational characteristic, right? Certain Confucian cultures, certain Islamic cultures, etc., have their own particular ideological underpinnings that remain regardless of the socioeconomic formation. But this is something that you have to be careful of. But yeah,
Good answer.
Yep.
TLD, yeah, TLDR. They're not mutually exclusive. But you have to interrogate why some people like to make them mutually exclusive. Anyways, moving on. Is Hakim the most Yahoo of everyone? Thankfully not. Okay. Aura says, hello, Habibetas. Would love an episode on the intersections of psychology, therapy, and capitalism, either through video or a guest on the pod. There's a very good, if you read into like a lot of Marxist critiques of psychiatry, there's some reasonable stuff written in there, but there's also some absolutely crazy nonsense like, oh, bipolarism doesn't exist. It's just capitalism making you. No,
Yeah,
okay.
making
There
all
are
the diseases because of your
Yeah.
material alienation.
Yeah. No, you can actually have some organic dysfunctions that result in psychiatric disorders. But that would be a very interesting thing to cover. I could prepare something for that maybe sometime. I'll have to think about it. Or we can get a guest. Let us know if you guys know any.
Yeah, we could get a physician. It would be really cool. Like one that concentrates on exactly this and has class consciousness. That would be cool.
Let's see. Hold on, I'm scrolling. All right. Revolution new tack. It says sends 100 crowns. Thank you very much. He says, just joined. Sorry if asked. Hakeem, how do you feel about Proles around Roundtable being back? Any future collab? I'm very happy to see it, but I haven't seen any new things coming out of them. I just saw a Twitter post that was not by them, but I haven't really kept up to it. I'm very excited if it is actually true.
No, they are competition. All podcasts are competition, and we hate all other podcasts. The more you listen to other podcasts, the less you listen to us. Therefore, it is I'm calling them immediately all podcasts on planet Earth except the program. Reactionary, fascistic, evil. They want to eat your children. It's horrible. It's horrible. Only listen to the program. Okay,
This
sorry.
will go
That was
down in
just
history
PSA.
as the deprogram everything split.
Everything
Exactly.
split. Oh no, far from it. No, it's a very good podcast, just like many others that we hosted here on the show. And yeah, I don't think. Why am I?
Yeah,
Whatever.
Anyways.
people know
Why
you're
am I-
joking. We
You
would
don't
love
need
to
to.
have them on the show.
Yeah. Tomer sends $5. Thank you much. They say, I want to personally apologize for Quebec existing. I feel really bad about it. Sorry, boys. Thank you for apologizing. But without action, we can't accept you. I'm kidding.
These are
I'm
empty
kidding.
words.
Quebecans aren't French. Don't do this. But
Mm.
I commonly now play as a Nathaniel that comes to my stream. We play some
Mm.
Helldivers from time to time, and now
Mm.
we even talk a bit about politics. And he's like, "Call me French how much you want, but if you call me Canadian, we will never talk again." So apparently,
Wow.
that's a bigger dysfunction there between Canadian and Quebecan than French and Quebecan. So yeah,
I love to see it.
internal Quebec lore that I will never read anything on or actually like do some research on because I do not care. But it is fun to hear from Quebecans at least. It's like they're almost as non-existent as Australians. Like I still can't believe
Wow.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
But
Come on.
Chat says that PRT actually did restart. There's a new episode, so we should.
Oh, very nice.
We'll go listen.
I'll be sure to check it out. Snake says, Snake makes me think familiar. Keep up the great work and keep up the great work in fighting the good fight. Thank you very much. Let's see.
okay, Snake.
Duckley says, I'm here to curse the boys, JT mainly, with the knowledge of Dr. Pepper flavored peeps, and they tasted kind of close to Dr. Peppy. And he sends $5. Thank you very much. This is, by the way, his first ever super chat.
Hey.
So he popped his cherry just to tell you,
to
JT,
tell me
that
about
there's
the
Dr.
peeps.
Pepper.
Well, thank
What
you.
is a peep? By the
Oh,
way?
you don't know what a
marshmallow?
peep is? Yeah. Okay,
It's-
so there's
it's
little
the
duck or
ducky.
chicken shaped. I guess they're chickens. Chicks, marshmallows, and they're terrible. They're so bad. And I have a friend who subsists solely on junk food like candy corn and Pop Tarts and
Oh my
things that
God.
are colors that do not exist in nature, and he
Oh,
loves
God.
peeps.
I feel bad. No.
Yeah.
Dude, that made me nauseous.
Yeah.
All right. I'll leave it to you. Anyways, Maria Sivic, I hope I pronounced that right. Sent to us. Thank you very much. They say, yes, a day full of anti-imperialist live streams. Thank you. And then, of course, somebody's like, Love of Learning says, is he calling Mexicans South Americans? Oh my God.
No, come
Uh,
on, yeah,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You fucking okay.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
I
did
am.
you see our geography live stream?
Mm.
Hakeem
Oh my
nailed
God.
it. I did not.
Habib, it's okay. You can't.
Yeah,
help
I
being
did
American.
great as well. Go fuck yourself, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah. People, places where there's actual education, not just hey,
Well, no.
you know. Have you ever seen an American atlas, by the way, where they show the world map? They put the United States in the center and they cut Asia in half
Yeah.
over the both sides of
yeah,
the thing.
yeah,
Have you
yeah,
seen
yeah.
that shit?
It's my
Oh my
favorite.
God. Oh, yeah. Gregor McIntosh says, "Are you guys excited for GTA 6?" Thank you very much.
I never played GTA 5, believe it or not.
Oh, me neither,
Just-
actually.
How? But that's like, oh my fucking god.
Oh, this is where the podcast ends. Let us have it, you Gopnik. Go on. Tell us how you feel.
There's just nothing. You know when you, there's nothing to say to this. Like the disappointing is so immense. It's like, is it because you're such a hipster and you don't do anything that's mainstream and that makes you feel special? Is that it? What?
No.
He eats chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
for-
that's pretty mainstream.
Mm.
No, I haven't played any video games. Well, that's not true. I started playing Valheim again recently with some friends, and that's been fun. But yeah, I've been so busy that I've just forgotten how to play video games.
Mm.
Despite what the
Oh my God.
Please move to the next thing. Move to the next thing. You probably have 700 hours in a game where you fight Pikachu versus Super Mario. Okay, but so
Smash, yeah.
don't talk about busy. Okay, please.
Mhm.
Next. The podcast
Strike.
is about to fall apart right in front of everybody's eyes.
The
live.
Ugopnik everything split.
Oh god, how are you two for such smart people so fucking like lifeless? Whatever. Continue, please. Oh god.
I was about to say something that I shouldn't. All right, Swag Penis as $10 says, "Greetings. Y'all should do an episode on the Philippines between the protracted People's War being waged by the NPA and the growing broader National Democratic Movement. I think you'll find it very interesting. We would love to, genuinely. We just want a relevant guest on the topic. I think it would be more interesting to do it that way. Let's see." Nanashi sent $5. Thank you very much. They say, "What socialist leader should I make a cosplay build for in Elden Ring / Dragon Dogma 2? Well, he's not a socialist. I've already done one for shirtless Putin." I mean, it's
Um,
probably Lenin's probably not too far off. You darken the skin a little bit, give him the
Yeah.
beard,
yeah, it'll be
grow out
easy.
the horseshoe around the hair, and yeah, and make him, give him that a bit of a Central Russian like Tatarish tinge in the eyes, and then there you go.
It's just for no reason make him shirtless and like a hairy chest, just
Yeah.
because
Make
it's
him
epic.
absolutely
It's a
yoked.
Remember,
yeah,
he did
yeah.
lift.
'Cause
He
he
extolled
was,
the
yeah.
virtues of lifting.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly right. Raid says, JT, we just passed the anti-Zionist resolution in DSA North Texas. You're all directly helping us become more radical. Any chance you talk to us again?
Oh, wonderful! That's great news. Yeah, for
Mm.
sure. I've been super busy with the new channel and this stuff, but yeah, I'd love to. Send me an email.
Hmm.
It's
All
very
right, let's
nice.
see.
Bravo,
I
JT. We're
mentioned,
proud of you.
I mentioned, by the way, to everybody, pump up the likes. The reason is because this is directly connected to Biden's meth drip, his amphetamine drip, which keeps him somewhat lucid. If if it goes high enough, then you may overdose him, and then we'll finally get to a running between Trump and another Democratic face that has absolutely zero power. Maybe they'll also be demented. Who knows?
Lamau.
Maybe there'll be a woman, but demented this time.
Mm.
Whoa! The fucking liberals will
Woo.
shit themselves. Let's see. There's one that I fucking missed. Hold on. And then we can get to the rest. Amber Chalcraft says, there's a podcast called It's All in Your Head about mental health and capitalism, FYI. Oh, very nice. Good to know.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
great. Let me
Mm.
write that down.
It's called It's
Very
All in Your
good.
Head. Monty A says, hey guys, Neil left us here. How do I respond to my liberal friend, who said to me, praising Castro for achievements in literacy and healthcare is like praising Hitler for being vegetarian?
Oh man.
These two things are completely unequivocal. Hitler being vegetarian is something that he does for himself. Castro's achievements in literacy and healthcare improved the lives of millions of people in that country.
Yeah.
By the way, it's not Castro; it's the entire like Cuban population.
Also, and it's not relevant to the point, but also like Hitler was not vegetarian. That's also like he wasn't. But okay, I know that that's not the fucking point. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
he couldn't even do that. Like he couldn't even do that. Like God fucking damn it.
I mean, Cuba is still exporting doctors to crisis zones around the world. Like, despite being under an illegal and inhumane blockade for what 60 years. Yeah. That Cuba is the one where I'm just like, how can you possibly have such a bad opinion of Cuba? Like, of all the places, like, you know what? You want to be against the USSR, you want to be against China, whatever, fine. But Cuba, really?
Mm.
Whatever.
Oh my god, no! These people are just cringe. They don't want to. They're not interested in what the nuances of actually developing socialism. Somehow, they just want to have this pure idea in their mind, and anything that deviates from the hallucination, the schizo posting they do in their head is
But
ridiculous.
for I guess
they're
for
so schizo that they don't see the fucking sanctions, right? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh no, Cuba has access to absolutely everything, and it's still in the state it is. No, sanctions we completely ignore, and we listen to all the fucking Cusanos in Miami. Yeah, we're fucking brilliant.
But for a concrete thing you can do, just introduce them to Blowback. Season 2 of Blowback is on the Cuban Revolution. And it's very, very good, and it's not like super explicitly lefty in its presentation.
Yeah, exactly right. Beautiful. The last one is Phoenix Flowers. Again, thank you very much. That says for America's Niger Eviction Fund, which is very beautiful. For those unaware, Niger is basically kicking out all U.S. aid and American military. All this trash is getting kicked out. Alhamdulillah, thankfully. All right. Do you guys want to move on to our lovely seeing red moments?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
You gonna send them in chat?
Oh, I thought you can just view them. Do you want me to send them to you individually, or do you want to
just pick a few? Why don't you scroll and pick a few?
Sure. All right then. I'll do that right now. I'll start from the very top somehow because people sent a lot, and some of it is really rage-inducing, and some of it is a bit, yeah,
mildly rage-inducing.
Well, exactly
While
right.
you're looking, someone has asked many, many times if I've seen a particular YouTuber's response to my authoritarianism video. I have not. I'm generally not in the habit of watching response videos because I don't really care. If I have something I want to say, I will say it and then move on with my life and say the next thing I want to say. I'm not interested in getting into a debate with people who disagree on YouTube. Like, if people in my circle think otherwise about a particular topic, I love chatting about it. But, like, YouTubers who want to start drama, yeah, not for me.
Are you sure you don't want to just scroll through, because a lot of these are photos that I can't just. I
Yeah.
would have to download then repost.
Should
I think that
I
would be.
should I
Just
share?
pre-scroll. Pre-scroll, like Kim, you probably pre-scrolled. I'll scroll as
All the
well,
way
just
up,
in
yeah.
case. Yeah, there's no like
Mm.
dicks and boobs.
No,
and
no,
shit.
no. Yeah, I checked.
Okay.
There's nothing like
Okay.
that. No, no.
Lovely. Thank you.
So I'll just
By
share
the
the
way, if somebody
Discord
posts
screen
like
then.
that in that part, you will be fucking perma-banned forever. Thank you, kindly.
Yeah. Mm.
All right.
Exactly.
Let me
The
find.
entire
hold on.
thing is fine
I
from what
need
I've
to-
as my precursory.
All right. I'll just need to add another source then for the Discord.
All right.
I hate OBS.
This is
All right. Let's see. I
Just
wish there was a way
add
to
source and pick Discord.
Yeah, I
and
know, but I
it's-
wish there was a
it's-
way to do it like on a real switcher where you can have the next up thing, so it's not adjusting live on screen. That would be cool. I'm sure.
And you can have between scenes on a switcher. I bought a switcher as well, but just a click. Whatever. Today is me hating on JT Day. I apologize, JT.
No. All right.
all right. Ricardo, in the meanwhile, Ricardo Angelis says, "Question: Any tips for recovering from a hernia repair surgery? How to avoid further problems? Also, my surgeon was French. My condolences." But yeah, the general thing is it depends on the reason that you got it. But most of the people usually have some preformed defect, and as a result of like improper lifting technique or something like that, they for whatever reason increased abdominal trick, the what's it called, intra-abdominal
Man, people posted so much.
tension. That causes these things. So basically, proper lifting form, and yeah, allow it to heal first before you do anything else. But generally, there's not really too much you can do.
Okay, here we go. At the very top of Seeing Red, making sure no information that needs to not be seen, no personal details. Okay. Add source. Display capture? Nope.
All right. Well,
You keep doing your thing. Sorry.
yeah, no, it's alright. People are saying swastika on stream because it's
What?
there's a
Oh,
let's
the-
military to march with swastika. Yeah.
Who's that?
The YouTube thing.
Sweden?
No, I think it's the Finnish. The Finnish
Oh, the
Air Force or
Finnish.
something.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one will be Discord.
Hmm.
One moment.
Mortal Cumbia soundtrack completo. Oh my god. There we go.
All right, there we go. Discord's up.
Very nice. GG.
Resize that a little bit. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Nazis relaxing during their break. Auschwitz, 1942. Zionists having cotton candy as they block humanitarian aid. Oh my god.
Oh my god, are you surprised? But yeah, have you seen the what's it called, Carrefour? One the say it with me. Oh my god, it's like a grocery chain store thing, right? And they're basically sending pre-packed like packages, pre-packed food and grocery packages to families of these the settled colonial soldiers and whatnot.
Wow.
Because they're serving the and they're all across their Instagram and other social media. They're like, oh, we support them. We want to
Yeah.
against the enemies of this thing. I'm like, god damn, like do you have to take the dick that deep? Like you're an international company. You don't need to,
That's just so strange. That's just
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly. People are saying in the comments it's a French store. So I'm not surprised.
All right. Headline of German state TV: Many deaths during the distribution of aid supplies in Gaza.
I wonder how. I
Many
wonder
deaths.
which who allowed trucks to come in and then targeted the trucks. My God.
For those who are
Jesus
interested in why this is bad, I've got a video coming out this coming Friday about the media's complicity in the genocide, and it talks a lot about how they use wording to let Israel off the hook and stuff like that. Because I'm trained as a journalist, so that's my bread and butter. So hopefully you all find it interesting.
Exactly. It's gonna be fantastic, I'm sure.
Shucks.
Two people say two comments. Somebody says, "Oh my gosh, you joined the Discord. You definitely should join the Patreon. Then you automatically get access to it and everything else. Plus a bunch of depending on which Patreon tier you join, you can have Q&As with us regularly. You get bonus episodes, a lot of other fantastic perks. That's number one. And then somebody says, Zionists go 5 seconds without being cartoon villains challenge. Impossible.
Impossible. Fucking absolutely
Yeah.
impossible.
Right. All right. Keep going.
Kentucky lunch break bill gets facelift with amendment from Rep. What is this? Walking back a proposal to eliminate workers' rights to lunch and rest breaks. Come on, man.
My God.
Even those are too much, man. Even your
Mm.
productivity gets lowered by caloric intake, I guess.
That's incredible.
Mm.
All right, am I watching this YouTube video? Milk before
see.
cereal?
I mean, if it's short, why not?
Okay.
Click it, or it's long. I mean, what does it mean, milk before cereal? I'm just
Presumably,
curious.
I assume it's just that most people pour their cereal and then add the milk, and this person is doing it backwards. So I'm going to skip that.
All right.
Challenge
Moving
accepted.
on.
All right. Okay, a Reddit post. Which we
Read,
already know it's
JT,
going to be
please.
bad. Resuming it. Malcolm X blamed white people. He was racist just like the Black Panthers, just like Black Lives Matter. No wonder Malcolm met with KKK members. They all wanted the same segregation. He wanted to create a black state, and that made the Klan very interested. He was also a Muslim. I like the addendum there. He was also a Muslim.
My God.
The Klan was quite interested in forming a black state.
Oh, God.
Famous parts of the KKK constitution.
How do these
Black
people
states,
dress
Black
themselves?
states everywhere. I mean, I think they were all white very often. The guys supposed.
Yikes.
But there you go. Who says there's no infighting on the right? Okay, who says there's no infighting? KKK is the right wing stankies, I guess. Like they don't like him anymore. Oh
my God. We got a super chat. Hams sent. Oh, the picture you sent, somebody sent it. Hold on, before you read this, Ham says, "Hey guys, love from the UK as a Muslim socialist. I don't like name. Have you guys ever watched any Sean videos? His recent video on Palestine is fantastic. He would make a great guest. We haven't ever gotten him on actually. I haven't even thought about that.
Yeah.
That might be an interesting thing. I'll take a look.
Yeah, if he wants to be associated with us,
us evil tankies,
revolutionary radicals. Oh, disgusting. He never, by the way, I respect Sean because he never participated in this leftist infighting thing. So no shade being thrown in absolutely anyway. Yeah, absolutely. He's part of the funnel. He does very well.
JT, please read the next one.
Continuing on r/Europe. 79 years ago today, Tallinn was devastated by Soviet bombs that primarily and deliberately targeted homes and cultural landmarks.
Hugo, could you please remind me what happened 79 years ago? Which sort of conflict were they talking about? Which side were the Estonians on, perchance?
Oh, no idea. They were just trying to mind their own business and, kill their minorities. And, oh, no, wait, we don't talk about that. Yeah, no, just Soviets just woke up one morning and they were like, no, Estonia, that is what we want to absolutely annihilate. Dude, man, the Baltics, I swear to fucking God, that's the closest I've ever been to just... I'm sorry, fucking
Reddit the
kill
nation.
me, but yeah, like to actually like just. I am yet to meet one decent Estonian. Okay, that's all I'm fucking saying. Jesus Christ.
Look, I was gonna say, an interesting story of my dad's time in the USSR. He visited like all throughout the 80s, even until like the very last year, basically. And during the late 80s, he had a bunch of exposure to basically the Baltic countries that he had to go to for reasons. And it was the first time that he was in the USSR, and he saw people with like placards and whatnot and waving around and like the old flags of the Baltic countries. And my dad asked one of the people that was with him. He was like, "What's going on?" They're like, "Demonstratia," like they're demonstrating. It's a protest. And my dad was so weirded out by the fact, and he was like, "Why are the Soviets allowing this?" But the thing is that even though these people were protesting, nobody was going near them and whatnot. It's a funny thing when you contrast with the other side of the thing. Even though it was completely cringe, like nationalistic nonsense. And if you look at the actual voting after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, like slightly before it, about maintaining the status of the Union, there was unofficial polling done within the Baltic countries, and even there, it was a slight majority wanting to remain in the Union. So yeah.
Dude, he should have done the Castro thing, in my opinion, with the fucking Baltic countries. Like when Castro, after the revolution, all criminals, drug dealers, and slave owners just fuck off. There you go, fuck off.
Go to the US.
Arguably, with the Baltics, they should have been like for the all 3 states. Like, okay, fuck off. Okay, there you go. There's your country back. You do your thing. Goodbye. Goodbye. Sometimes it's really not worth it, dude. Sometimes it's really not worth it.
Exactly. Okay. JT, you want to continue?
Yep. Boop. All right. Let's see here. What is this one? 5 men were killed in the incident known as the Boston Massacre. Yeah, yeah, and they're completely allergic to using the term massacre or even the active voice when it's Palestinians being butchered by the IDF. Yeah, how about that? Wonder why.
Really? Sorry. No. Real head scratcher. My God. Jesus Christ.
The state
Right.
taking
The state-
control of business. Come on.
Of course, Meatball Ron.
Meatball Ron.
Comrade Ron, we
Man.
salute.
He just
Wait,
vanished.
Nationalize Disney now.
Yeah.
Nationalize Disney now.
What a loser.
The working masses demanded, Comrade Ron.
He just
Hold
dropped
on,
off the face of the earth. What happened to him?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, after being called Meatball Ron, would
He
you...
never recovered. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you
Oh my
recover?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, JT, is Ted Cruz still your political representative?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. At least he stopped trying to run for president.
Hmm.
All right.
My God.
That's a whole lot of words
TLDR,
there.
TLDR.
Rhetorical war for Israel. Oh man. Here, Hakeem, you read this one.
Rhetorical war from Israel, with hundreds of Israelis killed and many more kidnapped or injured by the anti-Semitic Arab supremacists of Hamas. What fucking doublespeak bullshit is
Yeah.
this? Oh my God. The rhetorical war in Israel has begun. The rhetorical war, of course, because no real war is being waged against
no.
them.
At
Because they're the
all.
ones who have complete air and the land superiority. Because they don't allow their enemies to have anything else. Goddamn. Their enemies, Lamal. The people who want just to live in the land that they inherited from their ancestors. This war, as has always been the case, is fought in the realm of rhetoric and argument and not upon the means of military weapons. Okay, so why are they killing so many
Yeah.
thousands of innocent civilians? We'll now see the outrageous annihilations of civilians by an unrepentant aggressor.
Yo.
Wait, what the fuck?
Who are we
will
talking
now
about
see
here?
the
Yeah.
outrageous- with outrageous annihilation of civilians by an unrepentant aggressor and the political sovereignty of Hamas, a massive social intellectual effort to rationalize the genocidal ambitions of Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Shia supremacists of Tehran.
This is literally the
Intellectuals-
meme, the Simpsons
Yeah.
meme. Would everybody is hating me? Could it be
Oh,
me?
yeah.
Like, who's it
No.
for? No, of course not.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous.
Intellectuals and academics will rally to the defense of these fanatical anti-Semitic genocidaires. Oh wow! And must take a measure of the rhetorical arguments and plan for the defense of Jews worldwide. Okay, all right. This is schizo posting. If
Yeah.
anybody was wondering what schizo posting looks like, it's this.
Yes, it's supposed.
People are asking,
Oh.
is this ironic? I wish.
No.
I really wish. Genocide makes their fifis hurt. All right.
Rights bill.
I think this is a basic property rights bill, Dawson said. It doesn't discriminate against anybody. It protects black landlords, Hispanic landlords, Pakistani landlords, and even white landlords. Oh boy.
No, go away. I hate
More Mexican SS soldiers.
Yeah.
More Mexican SS soldiers.
Oh my God.
Jeez. Man, why did we make this
Yeah.
channel? This is
Yeah.
all so terrible.
But that's seeing
That's
red.
the point, yeah.
Brilliant idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Mark
move-
Robinson, the transgender movement in this country. If there's a movement in this country that is demonic, that is full of I don't know what, the spirit
of
of
the Antichrist.
Antichrist. It is
Antichrist.
transgender movement.
You-
And these same people
Pizza.
gonna tell me you need to believe in global warming.
Oh
Jesus,
my
guy, this guy's just collecting all the wrong opinions, and then they tell me follow the science. Oh my God, he keeps follow the science. You don't even know what gender you are. Oh, absolutely.
One joke.
Dude, do
God,
you
you
know
really
this reads
got me
like?
there, bro. You really
You-
got me there, bro.
Do you know what this reads like?
Huh.
This reads like, how many liberals does it change light bulbs?
iPhone.
Nothing. Their gender. That's this
Oh,
Stupid.
Okay.
All right. Ontario government moves
Liberal.
to make anti-communist propaganda a mandatory part of the grade 10 curriculum. We love that
I
for
mean, what
Canada.
else is new?
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Canada, on your
Mm.
ascent to freedom.
Yeah,
Bloodlands,
Okay.
Europe between Hitler
It
and
is a
Stalin.
It's a garbage book, and his citations are absolute dog shit. Grover Furr has actually a pretty decent cover. It's called Blood Lies of this entire thing, and he goes through his sources one by one. He actually reproduces them, and he shows time and time again that his fucking sources don't say what the guy, what Snyder thinks they're saying. He's making shit up, or he's using tertiary sources for first-hand account. It's the laziest.
Huh.
I'm not gonna get into it.
Cringe.
And that's by the way, Grover Furr isn't even like the best approach to this kind of stuff, but at least he reproduces the sources firsthand, so you can see what he's, because it's highly specialized and untranslated work. So to find something in a Polish archive somewhere that's in Polish, the image that's posted by F Sprinkles is the best example of the reaction.
Jeez.
All right.
Oh, I've seen this
Please
person
continue.
around. This person is big cringe. U.S. imperialism in 2024 isn't really a thing, if we're being honest. And a follow-up statement. And if it is, it's good.
It's
Just come
good.
on.
Okay.
Just got to cover
At
all your
least he's,
bases.
at least they're honest.
You know?
And
Mhm.
like Slazas that implies also like either Baltics or Polish, which again, I apologize for the sins of my people. I genuinely do.
My God. All right, Happy, we continue.
Yeah, scrolling for Charlie Kirk. Calls for public executions of politicians.
No,
next.
we can move on. Oh my God.
Presidential survey from Biden, paid for by AIPAC. We want to hear from pro-Israel Americans, but not all
Of course.
Americans. Okay,
No.
cool, appreciate it.
Pro-Israel ones are all the ones that matter, apparently.
Yeah. How to be a liberal. Step 1. If we lose this election due to Muslims voting third party, I'll be waving at the plane as Trump deports them. Jesus Christ.
My
Yeah,
God.
there you go. They don't even need to bleed anymore. Like that saying is so old and so like
Yeah.
outdated. They absolutely don't need to like only interrupt their brunch and they turn into Hitler 77.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yeah.
My God. You know, I love the thing. It's like, oh, there's 100% Hitler and 99% Hitler. We should vote for 99% Hitler. Yeah, this is the fucking
Yeah.
quality of political thinking we're thinking of. This is old. Come on, read it.
In America, healthcare should be a right, not a privilege. Okay, so what are you going to do about it besides tweeting? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I love that the president is constantly tweeting, like, whoever it is. I sure wish I could meet the guy in charge. You're the guy in charge. You can do whatever you want.
Biden's gonna start just being like, oh, I'm gooning my shit right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Was it Ted Cruz that did that?
Yeah, it was Ted Cruz. That
Yeah,
was
oh my
cringe.
God.
I mean, it was very funny. But Ted Cruz was a born poster. Like you would almost think it's ironic. Like he posted about like my daughters love the world's largest butter cow statue. It's like what are you what? No normal person would post that, but that's Ted for you. Great, some Destiny stuff here.
Yeah, this is cringe.
Yeah. Hate. Oh God. Okay. Mecha Trotsky. Oh, this is gonna be great. Neocon
Oh, yes.
Trotskyist, John McCain Posadist, anti-woke Christopher Hitchens and Bill Crystal enjoyer hashtag
That's
NATO
a meme account for
communist.
sure. It's
Yeah,
kind of
for sure.
legendary. That's kind of
It's
it's kind of
meme, yeah.
legendary. Pretty funny, I have to say.
Už vital se připravil listopad. All right.
Let's see. Oh, this is so tiny. Cubans vote to allow same-sex marriage and adoptions over objections by Catholic and evangelical leaders. Rare Cuba W. Rare Cuba W. Free healthcare, free education, zero homeless people. I would say that they win plenty, except they don't have democracy. Bro, read the posts again. Wow.
Oh God. Yeah, have you like the people who genuinely will go out of their fucking way to refuse evidence? Like the remember the family law thing that was changed in Cuba recently?
Yeah.
With the participation of something like 86% of the population democratically voting on, and people will still tell you this nonsense. Oh my God! All right.
Oh yeah, this one. Was one of the ones that I was just like, man, look at yourself. Like, can you not?
Yeah.
Do you not see the descent into evil? Israeli soldiers pose in front of the building. Oh, can I make this bigger? There we go. Of Atfaluna Society for Deaf Children in Gaza after destroying it. For deaf children. Come on. It's not enough to go after, hearing children.
I mean, don't you remember that how they destroyed basically every university in Gaza, and they filmed it, and I'm like, these are war crimes. You're filming war crimes.
Yeah. Well, because they think they're invincible, and for now they are, but they won't be forever.
Not for long.
Yeah.
People keep asking in the chat, is there a Discord link, or can we get invited to Discord? This is our Patreon only Discord. So if you guys want, then join our Patreon, and then you'll get it along with extra episodes or other Patreon exclusives, live chats with us, amongst many other things. So
visit www.patreon.com/thedeprogram. That's www.patreon.com/thedeprogram.
There you go.
I had to do it. All right, let's see. Scrolling. Do I click this? I have no indication of what it is. I'm gonna play it.
All right.
Play it.
And you're falling for it. bear with me here. Have you noticed how the information space around you on social media is just filled with things that make you hate and distrust your government? But then there are these politicians that say exactly what you want to hear, and they confirm your fear that your government is awful. These politicians talk about all the problems you don't like in society. They're loud, they're vocal, and they're invigorating. But here's the catch.
How
Russia
long is this?
knows that
That's
it can
too
destroy
long.
Western governments,
Yeah.
just as much as it can destroy
Oh
Ukraine's
my god,
government.
yeah.
All right.
But you
All right, Russia, Ukraine
Yeah,
stuff.
no.
Don't care. Moving on.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see. What? Oh, I wish I knew what subreddit this was in. Any mention of Obama and drone strikes will be removed and met with a ban. The Obama administration posthumously considered all civilians killed as combatants, so there were no civilians killed. Stop bringing it up. Wow.
Just a served bot. Oh my god.
Wow.
I hope that's
No,
a shit
Lord.
post. Yeah.
No, it
It's
can't be.
most definitely not. It's most definitely not. This person believes what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's probably the neoliberal subreddit or something like that.
Oh, Lamau, Civil War. Are you guys gonna see this? This looks so bad.
What
Chad,
is
have you
this?
It's a Civil. Oh, it's out April 12th. It's a movie. Based. The premise is the United States government goes to war with a separatist group led by California and Texas, something like that. So they took an absurd premise, but they knew they had to do something like that because they couldn't say, okay, well, it's the southern states versus the northern states again, because that would get everybody pissed off. Fun fact for camera nerds, this movie was shot, I don't know if it was shot entirely, but at least in part on a DJI Ronin 4D, which is the big DJI gimbal camera thing, which is quite cool. The drone company. Anyway, fun fact.
I'm incredibly aroused at this moment. I just want you to know that, JT.
Oh, shucks.
I love when you talk cameras to me.
Oh, that's all I know how to do.
Mm.
Oh, here's our boy again. Victims
Oh
of
my
American
God.
imperialism: Saddam Hussein, Bin Laden, ISIS, AIDS, Serbia, Adolf Hitler. Any questions? Oh, there's Drew too. Oh, we got the whole,
Oh my
the whole
God.
gang.
AIDS, a whole country. Adolf Hitler
God, keep
somehow
reading.
defeated. But
Fact. Are
Please
you
keep
really this
reading.
stupid? Vietnam, Cambodia, Iran 1953, Chile 1973, Operation Condor, genocide of the Native Americans. We'll look into this.
How did AIDS? But how is that a victim of American imperialism?
I don't know, dude.
Wow.
By the way, I like how it's like a few individuals, an organization, and a disease, and then a whole fucking nation.
A whole nation. Yeah. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
These people. All right, moving on. Oh, Drew's back.
Mm.
Drew, it's an absurdly audacious and borderline racist libel for you to tell me that I hate myself because I want Palestinians to be free. Sorry, you're a self-hating capo because you hang out with Hamas supporters who joke about the kidnapping of Jewish children. Seriously, please get help as soon as possible. What is this
Hey,
guy's
these guys are
deal?
strange.
I see him come up all the time. Who is this Drew guy?
He's probably some dude who like rage bait to keep himself relevant online. He's into the fucking far right, or the Ben Chippy fucking Jordan Peterson, this garbage, right?
Oh,
just to
whoops.
try to stay relevant.
It looks like apparently that is a slur. My apologies if that is the case. I thought that was just
Alright,
a word for prison guards. Anyway,
okay, I had no idea.
yeah. Moving on.
Mm. Oh, you've seen this.
Which one?
You've seen this. Please, this thing that you said from shit liberals say the post. No, hold on, you're scrolling past
Oh,
it.
sorry. There's a delay. All right. Oh yeah, the feeling, the feeling that'll be after we beat Gaza, and have Disneyland, Sephora, Starbucks place, and hotels with water park. Are you? After we beat Gaza, first of all, they want
By
strip
the way,
malls.
Yeah, so it's not even against they're evil terrorists, blah blah. Again, but mask off moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then even after the mask off moment, what she wants is Disney and Starbucks.
Like, that's your
Like, it-
greatest fantasy is
And
consumption.
Miss
This-
Sephora.
It continues like the meme that we watched: burger,
Yeah.
Whopper,
Yeah.
Whopper. Like that is the empire you serve.
Mm.
That is the cultural and physical hegemony you want to instill on the world. More
Mm.
Starbucks, more Starbucks. Use their bones for my latte.
Cringe.
God
Oh my
fucking
God.
damn it.
All right. How can the USA reduce its two-party system to one political party so huge disagreements can be avoided and improved efficiency can take place? I love when people have brilliant ideas, just high-level ideas.
Yeah.
Like, if I were in charge, I would make crime illegal. Like,
Oh
okay,
my God.
great job.
JT.
Huh.
But yeah, no. Do you know something I love about this is the Julius Nyerere quote, which is
Yeah.
the United States is
Two-party,
single party
mhm.
dictatorship, but in typical American extravagance, there's two of them.
I love that. That's such a good quote.
Right. Mm.
All
Right.
right. That's a lot of words. I ain't reading all
Yeah,
that. Free
I'm sorry,
Palestine.
dry perspective.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
More Slazak.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What if I post picture and then another picture? Ha ha!
You're the soy
Hypocrite!
Wojak.
I just
You're the
drew
soy
you as
Wojak.
a soy Wojak. Your
Exactly
opinion
right.
has been discarded.
Mm.
Mom, please wash my underwear. I shut myself again.
Exactly.
Ugh.
Alright, what's this? For this post? Nah. Cringe.
School shootings iceberg. Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
No,
Yeah,
thank you.
scroll.
The internet just
Yeah.
does not like. Oh.
Look at,
Let's
oh
see.
yeah, U.S. Embassy to Yemen. While the U.S. delivers hope to Gaza via airdrop, Lamau, Houthis cause an environmental disaster in the Red Sea. Environmental disaster, my dude?
Okay, hold on.
My
The
dude.
biggest polluter on Earth is the U.S. military.
Habibi, what is a U.S. ship doing in the Red Sea, which is,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, like 6,000 kilometers away from your coast?
Yeah.
8,000 maybe? Oh my god.
Mm. If
Oh,
only we
Lord.
had
Solving
answers.
pollution, Hakeem, apparently. I don't
By the way,
know.
aren't they all run on diesel and shit?
Yeah, look at all this.
Oh my
Just so
God.
Don't
stupid.
try to like
Like
rationally.
the whole
fucking-
premise of it is absurd too. While the
Just
U.S.
don't go
delivers
there.
hope. Oh Christ. Moving on.
Delivers hope. Just tell your fucking pet dog to open in the borders.
Yeah.
The checkpoints. Jesus Christ.
that is what the globe emoji on Twitter does to your brain, dude.
Uh,
What is it? Elon Musk. No.
Super rich ex-wives who hate their former spouse should filed be he can't even write should filed be listed among reasons that Western civilization died. Dude, divorced dads used to just I said this recently in the street. Divorced dads used to just buy like a better sound system or like a
Yeah,
$2,000 fucking barbecue, right? And that's how they get over their ex-wife. Modern divorced dads, Western civilization is falling. We must take the blacks and throw them out the window. Like Jesus fucking Christ. There's a reason your wife left you, okay?
Yeah.
Dude. Somebody commented, praised the sun, said 6,000 kilometers. How far is that in cheeseburgers? Alright.
Burger, whopper.
Alright.
Alright.
Let's see. Fujimori. Alberto Fujimori, former president of Peru, who was not a no bueno kind of guy, announced his comeback into social media through his new TikTok account. Fujimori wants to use it to expand the judicial defense of himself. He was previously in jail due to human rights violations.
Just
Oh my God.
slip that in at the end.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Have you guys seen this? The
What's this?
New York subway
Can,
stuff
can you
going
please
on?
explain what's going on? I saw it. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I don't even cards on the table. I hate New York. I don't like it. I think people who live in New York are annoying, New York City specifically, because they think they're the only place on earth that has convenience stores. Oh, they're bodegas. TLDR, National Guard was posted in the subway to check people's bags, like I don't know,
Or
looking for terrorists or something, which is absurd. 750 National Guard members to subway stations throughout New York City. Like, and of course people are posting, oh, here are these scary authoritarian regimes. Like they're posting Iran and the DPRK and stuff like that, and just showing their glistening, pristine, functional subway stations. And then they're showing the U.S. as just, cracked and broken and flooding, and with these fascist thugs checking your belongings before you get into the to the death tube. Yeah, that's. So at some point, people have to realize, oh, maybe we do live in a little bit of a fascist dictatorship. Oh well.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What makes? Please read this, please. No.
Which one?
Scroll up the TLDR one a little bit up. These two images.
Oh, okay. Open it up. All right. Friendly reminder that literacy isn't an uncomplicated apolitical good. and the framing of it as an important life skill, in quotes, ignores the context that makes it necessary for survival.
Please read the next.
Okay, my head's gonna explode. What makes literacy, quote, necessary for life is that it's needed for filling out forms and opening bank accounts and other such activities that are only ways to have access to resources people are robbed of by default. When tankies talk about, quote, raising literacy rates and, quote, pulling people out of poverty when praising states, they ignore that states are responsible for the creation and continuation of problems they, quote, unquote, solve. Oh, should I keep reading? Okay.
Habib, you hear that? You
Yeah.
being able to read your Chick-fil-A fucking menu
oppression.
is...
Come
Oh my God.
on. Like, you can criticize governments and states and stuff, but reading, one of the single most important developments our species has ever done. How do you take a stand against reading? Come on.
But
Oh my God.
but you failed to consider a burger.
Burger. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Speaking of reading, I was talking to a friend who has a teacher as a wife, and she had relayed information that, so she teaches 7th grade, and she said this iPad kid plague thing is just getting really alarming, because she says her best readers in 7th grade read at a 4th grade level, and the majority of the class is functionally illiterate. And she said you can tell which ones are the iPad kids and which ones are not. There's nothing behind the eyes. I'm like, man, we're in for a bad time. Like, 10 years, we're gonna see basically an underclass created entirely by bad rectangle, which is like probably my most boomer thing. But man, it's crazy. Like, Evie's 17 months old, and we have some friends with kids around the same age, and the ones that are given iPads are just monumentally less capable in every single way than the kids who are not given iPads all the time. It's like, come on, be responsible parents. I get it if you've had a long day, but come on, look what you're doing to your kids. It's nuts.
Yeah, no, it's generally ridiculous. My God. All right, let's see what's up. We can do, I think, a little bit more, and then we can move on to the game, maybe.
Yeah, make me suffer.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Just remind me before that I have it open, like all the ones. So I've been tracking them that we missed the
good.
super chats. Which, by the way, we will not miss any of your super chats.
Yeah.
So
will
don't
get to
worry. We will read them all out. Yes.
Okay, here's
This is
a
actually
chart.
pretty good.
Which one? The ratchet?
The ratchet effect. Yeah. I like this one. I've seen it before.
All right, you break it down for us.
All right, so you see in the top left the ratchet effect. It specifically says how you're being duped by the fake two-party system. And the left it says Democrats block movements back to the left, and on the right it says Republicans turn everything to the right. So basically, it's like a ratchet. Nothing actually moves. It's everything remains within this particularly small Overton window. And then they specify if Biden wins or loses, and whether you vote for him or not. And regardless of what you do, the argumentation will result in the Democratic Party moving further to the right, which is basically what has happened over the past 60 years. And it never stops. Every election cycle, they just go more and more right wing. They give lip service to bullshit like virtue signaling nonsense, right? They'll have a fucking Mexican lady in their ads or whatever.
Yes,
And Biden will say inshallah during the fucking presidential debates, and that's it. That's all it'll ever be. My God.
Wow.
So yeah,
we love those people.
but people can sit and read it on their own time. But it's it's the next evolution of the what's it called, the fishhook theory.
Yeah. I got a fishhook comment the other day by someone who thought he came up with it. I'm like, oh, baby.
Totally. Poor guy.
Let's see. Fascism and communism are two sides of the same coin. In many ways, Stalin was worse than Hitler. No, he wasn't. My immediate family survived both communism and Holocaust. Almost 90% of my family was murdered during Holocaust, and still I stand by my words. How much do you know about Stalin and communism?
All right.
More than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just at this point. There's no point in even
why would you
engaging
engage
with people like
that?
this?
Like even if we assume she's not lying, which she obviously is.
Which she is.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
If you just take the math.
Have you noticed?
Like 90% of your
Have you
family's
noticed how
murdered.
every?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say, have you noticed how every single person you talk to who's like, oh my, every person who doesn't like socialism has had somebody in their fucking life. That,
Yeah.
Oh my fucking grand. Oh my God.
All he
If
had
this
was
is
a
true,
small
then why do
monopoly
they-
on eggs.
Yeah, exactly. If this was true, why do those countries, when polled, give a consistently pro-socialist, like, oh, we like the old regime,
Yeah.
like the old way things were run better, whatever.
Uh,
Um, hmm.
all right.
Yeah, but some Buffalo Munch noticed it's the Israel-Ukraine flag in the Twitter
Yeah.
post, and he's the one who's telling him, yeah, no, Stalin was not worse than Hitler. Right, moving on. What the fuck?
What, the police officer one?
Police
Yeah,
department.
why is there a cop in a middle school?
Yeah, well, that's what they do. They recruit early. Here in the States, I've never seen it in a middle school. That's insane.
Mm.
But yeah, they'll constantly have Army, Navy, Air Force recruiters in high schools to snatch up the kids that aren't doing so well. Say, oh, you don't have to go to college.
my
I know.
God.
Look, this isn't for you. You know, when you graduate, or if God forbid you drop out, that wouldn't be the best decision. But it is your decision. Just give me a call.
my
Here's my
God.
card. That's what they do.
God.
Yeah, it's extremely predatorial.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
ridiculous.
it works, but in the long term, it creates a very unmotivated soldiers and so on.
Dude, do
So
you not
without
think?
the massive military-industrial complex, it would be the most incapable army on the planet. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, they put in more money into it. As what was it, 60% of the whole world combined puts into
Mm.
their militaries.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry, Hakim.
I was gonna say, do you remember the movie Coach Carter about the basketball?
Coach Carter.
It's a
Uh,
movie that was released like 15 or 20 years ago at this rate. It was a very nice movie. It's actually very popular in outside of the United States, and
Uh-huh.
the reason is because it shows kind of the US what it's like. It's like inner city school, mostly ethnic minorities, people of African American heritage, blah blah blah. It's badly funded, and these people are mixed with drugs and gangs and stuff like that. And some of these kids they're out as like basketball, but this particular coach comes into the school and he tries to make them basically better, not only with their with basketball, but also he wants them to study properly, all that kind of stuff. And he becomes kind of like a mentor to them. It's a very nice movie, actually. From what I remember, I haven't seen it for a very long time. But what I remember in that movie is that they show like metal detectors, and there are
Yeah.
cops inside of the school,
Oh yeah.
armed
Yeah.
cops. And then I've
Yeah.
seen this in other American media. Is this shit really true?
Yes. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh my, Yanni.
Yeah, like
Oh my
I've gone
God.
to pick up my siblings, at least a few years ago when they were younger, from school, and there's always at least one cop out by the car line, and they stand there with their gun and they make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, and yeah, it's grim. It's really grim.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, cops stand in front of schools in most countries, right? But the fact that there's metal detectors inside, and there's sometimes even armed police officers inside of the
Transparent
school,
backpacks.
and transparent backpacks, and this whole shtick. I'm sorry, but it does very much so imply that not only just guns are the problem, but it's a very fucking sick society. That
Yeah, it's
we have to worry about our children fucking mass murdering each
Yeah.
other on a daily basis.
Rotten.
So we have to have somebody there to kill the kid who's trying to kill the other kids with a fucking gun. It's or with a fucking whatever chainsaw. Doesn't matter the item they're using to kill. It's just the fucking
Yeah.
horror of the diseased fucking corpse of a country. And one could make points, extremely crime-ridden areas, etc., in the developing world. Probably more fucked up schools exist. Yeah, probably. But you're the wealthiest fucking place that has ever existed in history of humanity, my friend. And yet you can't do the very bare minimum of creating a culture in which children are not so fucking alienated that they break to a point where they want to fucking murder their colleagues, where they consider that is even an option to go and murder their colleagues. Sorry, in Eastern Europe we call people who go to school with colleagues. If that doesn't make sense to you, but yeah, it's fucking really.
Fun
It's
fact.
that I don't even make fun of America for that. That's just fucking depressing as shit. Like that's like Jesus Christ.
It is.
And you're okay with this? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Another fun fact: most of our schools are modeled after or designed by the same people who were architects for prisons. So there's a reason
I
we
would,
have
yeah.
depressed,
Yeah.
miserable.
Oh my God, Foucault was right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I hate to admit it. No, he was a rapist piece of shit. Fuck Foucault. Anyways, what I don't realize is the subsequent secondary point, which is if there are cops inside and outside every school in the United States, why do school shootings still fucking happen?
Well, you've seen the videos. They don't do anything. The cops don't actually do anything when push comes to shove. I'm sure you've seen the video with the little disclaimer on screen that says the sound of children screaming has been removed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen
I
that?
remember.
Yeah.
yeah.
Habibi, your country is a meme. I'm so sorry.
Burger,
Yeah.
burger, whopper,
But,
whopper, burger,
all right.
burger, whopper.
Yeah.
All right, Hugo, do you want to read the super chats and then before we move on to the gaming segment?
Yeah, you boys do
Yes,
that.
my
I'll be
dear
right back.
brother.
Get some water.
Yeah, you do that. Mm.
Okay, Call Farah, please. Thank you for the $2. No comment. Magna Wolf for another 50 SEK. Poor Estonia just existing in a vacuum and then Soviet bombs fell on their heads. Oh my God,
Exactly.
so surprising. Thank you very much. Quinn, 10 euros. Thank you kindly. Thoughts on Yakov Sverdlov? Can't seem to find any consistent info on the man. I am not informed. My friend, Yakov Sverdlov, do you know anything about him?
Yakov Sverlov was the premier of the Soviet Union for a short period of time before the position became larger than it was. And he died at an early age at 33 or 34 or something. It was in 1919. He was a very promising Bolshevik, but he died very early. So he was a talented organizational skills, blah blah, very close comrade of Lenin, etc.
Why did
But
he
not too much to
pass?
say.
Was he offed or
No, no, no,
natural
no.
death?
He died naturally. I think he got tuberculosis or something, or typhoid, like one of these old timey diseases.
So one of the like in an alternate dimension, like
Yeah,
was a massive figure, but unfortunately, life is sometimes
exactly
a
right.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Rest in peace,
Lament.
comrade. Jar of War, $3 Canadian. Thank you very much. There is a dark reality where the reprogram exists. Totally
Mm.
unconnected to we talk
Mm.
about alternate
Yeah.
realities. Yeah. Call
He-
Sarah.
yeah.
Go. Go.
Sorry, it was typhus. Yeah, they don't know exactly what, but it was typhus or Spanish flu or something like that. On a political visit to Ukraine, he got typhus.
Yeah.
All right.
This I'm posting it to you in chat, Hakeem. It's in Arabic. It comes from Call Farah PLS, $2 kindly.
What it says?
Can you read it
Oh,
out?
yeah, he just says like the first thing literally means the private part of the mother of. It's a insult in Arabic, but it means basically he says fuck Israel, and then also like fuck Netanyahu and Ben Gvir and these people. So basically, yeah, anti-Zionist stuff. Very based.
Lovely, agreed, based. Hamza,
Mhm.
£5. Thank you kindly. Hey Hakeem, what's your favorite type of date? Also loving
Medjool.
the recent live streams, Hugo. Thank you kindly. Yeah, that one
Medjool
I
date.
actually have it written down in order to find that
Habibi.
that
You
date.
you yeah. Go to any, especially right now and during a Ramadan time, you'll be able to find it. Just as a friendly reminder to everybody, whenever you buy dates, make sure they're not Israeli dates. Check on the side, check on everything, make sure they're not.
Same goes for hummus.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right.
they're kind of not friends with Hamas anymore, but yeah.
They've condemned it, in fact.
Wait.
I-
Kairos, thank you for $10. Wanted to thank you guys for making my shifts bearable. We do what we can. Thank you kindly for the donation. Eges 72, 22 Turkish TRI. I'm not sure if the Turkish. I hope my money goes for the inevitable. Thank you very kindly. Kyoya Tategami, 13 Canadian dollars. 14, apologies. Hello, boys. Hope you are having a good day / afternoon / night. Well, when I'm with my boys and then with this wide motherfucking community, it is the peak of my fucking existence, okay?
Let's go.
That is why I've been like streaming so much now that I do it semi regularly. At least try to make it regular because you genuinely get exposed far more to fucking normal people,
Yeah.
for the lack of another word, and you're like, oh my god, there's hope for the planet. So that feels good. Even though very much so, Hakeem and JT have filled that role for me for the past 2-3 years, and
Oh,
I'm very
shucks.
grateful to them for it. Ora, ora, ora. Oh, I know ora, ora from my chat. Fucking the best name on the planet. I swear to God. $5. Thank you very much. To counteract the brain rot, can we read the comments on JT's how I build a 1 million sub channel for some
Hey.
positivity? That was
Nice.
so fucking
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Maybe we could do that later. Thank you. Leftist Potato, $5. Yes, RSO resource officer cops are in school. I had to go by armed police all the time when in high school.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Tsundare Chan, $5. Thank you kindly. Just stopping in to say, love you guys. Love you right back. In Cahoots, $5. Reminder that schooling to be a beautician is a far longer process than to be a police officer in
Yeah,
the US.
true.
That says a lot. Not undermining the incredible job beauticians do,
Yeah,
of course.
exactly right.
billion
actually
times
socially
more
useful.
important than that of a fucking cop.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
But yes. Thank you, Pills, for $2. Where are them toes you got, Nico? You son of a motherfucker. Yeah. Thank you. Will 305 X $10. Thank you kindly. I want to thank you, beautiful boys. I was brainwashed when I arrived in Miami at 8 years old and was trained to hate Cuba. Hakim's video and chat turned me into the commie I am now. I love you
Hey,
all.
wonderful.
Fucking
I'd
respect.
love to hear that.
Absolute respect. Lifted Spirit, $5. Hope you guys are well. Stay safe and keep loving the people around you as best as you can in this world that can be so horrible sometimes. Yes, my friend. Here to help as much as we can. In Cahoots, $2. Thank you kindly. Best English transition, but probably means translation of the Quran.
The study of Quran is a very good one. It's the one by Sayyid Hussein Nasr and a bunch of other, like there's 24 authors, and they have very fantastic commentary, but it's a huge tome. Otherwise, I think there's the Clear Quran, I think, is the one that's been like one that was published recently. It's very good as well. Honestly, they're all very good. But the Study Quran is the best one because you can. There's a plenty of commentary to go along with it. Because if you're wondering things actively, then you can read through them. It's very nice. I would
Does
recommend
that
that.
happen? Does that happen in Islam? Because I know definitely that it happens in Christianity. At least I can talk about Orthodox Christianity for like some weird, ultra fucking weird like sects to publish a translation, but not really say that it's modified to their like particular interpretation. And a lot of people read and you know they get a very wrong idea of whatever because the sect is trying to push a particular kind of like
Yeah.
whatever weird thing. Does that happen? I mean, probably it happens in
Nah.
every book on planet Earth, but
Yeah,
yeah.
not really. It would because there's a like tafsir, like exegesis, for the Quran is a like a delineated science. So there is a very particular approach to it. So there's not any bend, quote unquote, that you'd see ideologically in that sense. So I wouldn't say so, no. But it's a little bit. It gets a bit more complicated. But the text of the Quran has never changed. But the commentaries can have different positions on it. But in order to be a commentator on the Quran, you have to have a certain relevant background, blah, blah, blah. It's a whole thing.
Pretty cool. Quotaiba Saba, $10. Thank you kindly. Benny Morris laughing at Norm's insulting destiny was very cathartic. Free Palestine. After that, I fucking I forced myself to watch a part of that shit. What was it, 2-3 days ago? Again on stream. Jesus
Yeah,
fucking Christ.
I
No,
couldn't.
Noam took his fucking massive fucking schlong out and he just fucking slapped the shit out of those fucking pro-Israel gorillas. But yeah,
Was it good? Do you think I should bother watching it?
no, not the whole thing. You will hear things that you've heard many times, especially us in our field. But if you, for example, want to make a video on it, maybe. But the fucking thing is 5 hours.
The
of
only
video
good
will
part is
have
that
to
he
be
kept
20
messing up
hours.
the dude's name. Like that's the best part. Mr. Bonataglione, Mr. Buca di Beppo, whatever your name is, I forget.
Or like you are. He's such a boomer. He wants to offend him, but he does it such a boomer way. You're a fantastic moron.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Bacaloni. You're a fantastic moron. Oh, and Cosmic SLVU, thank you very much for the $5. Thank you to all three of you for pulling me out of the reactionary pool that is the U.S. liberal brain rot. You're very welcome.
Glad to help.
Welcome to the good side, man. Welcome to the normal side, especially if you're coming from the libs.
I like how
That's the
people.
last one.
I like how people said Mr. Farello, Mr. Nutella, Mr. Bronicelli, and then Mr. Vermicelli. All right, Yalla. Time to torture our baby boy JT.
There we go.
He has to be, This is the equivalent of what is it? What is it called in the you Americans? You have this thing where you grab somebody's nipples and you twist. It was I saw it in Jimmy Neutron. Yes, this is what we want to do
Purple
to you, JT.
Nurple is another one.
Purple Nurple, that's the one.
So we found the most masochistic way to gather funds for the show while torturing JT immensely. So he will be playing this incredibly difficult game, but he will be playing it with you, chat. So he will try to get as far along as he can in this game, but if you fulfill one of our bids, which the bids will start very low, but will slowly increase, he has to kill himself and start all the way from the beginning. This is a game that you have to finish just from one straight playthrough, right? So if you fall all the way to the fucking beginning. and our boy is already struggling. So God bless, man. This game looks so stupid. I love it. Actually, graphically, it looks kind of pretty.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
I
not
don't
it's
know.
a
bad.
beautiful
It
game.
looks pretty. So
Alright.
the first bid, it doesn't have to like say that this is for this, but just when it comes, he has to murder himself. The first bid is $10. If $10 come in from anybody, JT has to commit
I will
virtual
Kill
video
anybody
game
who
KYS.
Seppuku.
Okay.
donates.
All right. Uh, and people are already cheering for his downfall.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh my god.
All right.
Hmm.
Where am I going?
All right. Let's see.
While you climb, Oliver, who came in with 10 Canadian dollars before before the thing, you
Call
have to
them
be
out.
up for them to actually want to destroy you. Okay, I got organized. I'm now a member of the ML Party of Quebec. Oh, there we go. Quebec continues to dominate. We see here in Canada an increase on the left, a whole bunch of Trotskyites too, and I received insults sometime from them. But yeah, just ignore Trotskyites. They're not relevant. Okay, Cosmic Sivu, $10. I'm
Oh,
sorry, but I
yeah.
have to do it. Have fun, and I
Dang
hope
it.
I see you guys later. Jump. Thank you, Cosmic
Thanks a
Sivu,
lot.
for torturing this motherfucker.
I like
Next
the
bid
swimming
obviously increases by $5, $15, and JT has to murder himself. Thank you, Gente, for the 250, which came in before the fall. I'd leave you for today. I'm going to my grandma's house. Final question, opinions on the comments that say communism is when paywalled content.
Quit
Communism
complaining.
is when paywall content, I guess. I don't know. You guys touch. This is too controversial for me. Okay, talk about Stalin, but not about this.
No, I think it's just at a certain point, with how much effort we put into it and how much scheduling and all this kind of, basically out of the effort and how much content is.
This is the
not-
least paywalled fucking podcast on planet.
Honestly,
That's
that's
what I'm
the
talking
thing.
about.
Exactly
Oh,
right.
that was close.
But yes,
So,
we
yeah.
will make sure that in the future, more educational content, whenever we can, of course, should not be behind the paywall.
Yeah,
That lesson
exactly.
we've learned, and we will adapt to that. But
But that
yeah,
was
the
also
paywall's
just a
not going
time
away
issue. It wasn't
Yeah.
an
That's
intentional
capitalism.
thing.
Yeah.
At all. It just didn't even like occur to me, to be honest. But should have. Lesson learned. We'll adapt.
All right. All right. To remind people, the first of all, it's JT who's playing Tambul, and to remind people, it is $15 the bounty, the bid, and then
Where-
afterwards, JT will have to say, JT will have to suffer immensely, which he already seems to be doing currently.
No.
Well,
Already mad.
the issue is
Yeah.
I'm not sure where to go from here. There's no.
I think just climb up,
there-
Habibi.
these
I think
rocks
the
are
rocks
slippery.
is what you can catch,
These-
but only the gray ones, I
yeah.
think. So you gotta jump and
Yeah.
catch it.
These green
Or the
ones are
branch.
slippery.
Habibi, just climb down with the guy, right? Like grab down slightly, like down in the arms.
Ah,
This rock there, yeah, and then you can attach to the one to your left of it.
team with the big brain play. Gotta get a little bit
Yeah.
closer.
This is such a Balkan moment. Like one guy doing something very difficult and three
Yeah.
guys standing around him and like, no, dude,
Do
you don't have
this."
to do it that way. Yeah,
Yeah.
just do this.
Oh my god, I
Oh.
love it. Oh Jesus Christ! You gave me a heart attack, please.
Reach
Yeah,
up,
I'm not-
reach up. Grab the rock.
Imagining,
Habibi,
is
use
imagining that
grab it
this
with
is
your right
naked
hand.
JT.
and use-
Oh
use
god
the-
damn it! Paul G with $15 cat supremacy. You have to
Yalla.
die now.
Yalla.
Please.
Paul G
Don't
is a
make
real
me
G.
do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Paul G said it.
He did
Yalla. Go
Paul G
down.
said it.
There
Rest
There we
in
go.
peace. Also, Stocky
Habibi-
Scholar, thank you for $5. Love you all. I hope you all are proud as colleagues. And I draft anti-capitalist STEM curricular for more class-conscious science. Fuck yeah, my friend.
Beautiful work.
We
Habibi,
hope as
thank
well.
you for the support.
How much, Hakeem? You're the money guy. Say how much the next suicide for.
I haven't gotten
we
very
can make
far.
it-
Give him another. Give him another
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's fair.
Oh no, they already jumped to 20, Oliver. Sorry,
What?
JT, I'm doing it for the cause.
Come
Yeah,
on.
get the fuck down. Jump the fuck down.
Let me get up
Oh my
a
God.
little bit.
Andrew
my
Murray,
God.
$5. How much to make JT talk like Jordan Peterson for the rest of the stream?
Oh my
Please
god.
give a number, JT.
No.
Please.
No.
I'll donate the money, okay? Probably one money laundering or something, but I'm still for 50. Would you talk for the rest of the stream like Jordan Peterson for $50? I think
At least
that's
for
fair.
a bit of the stream. I think for a bit of the
The
stream.
problem
Or
is
at least
I don't
10
have
minutes.
I don't have a reliable Jordan Peterson voice.
Well,
You can
could
try.
try to do it.
All right, we'll say 50. Okay, 50 is the cutoff.
50
That-
Jordan
that's-
Peterson thing, and next fall is $20. Yeah, next
Okay.
fall is $20.
Okay,
Oh.
there we go.
This is the greatest bidding that has
Oh,
ever
Christ.
existed in human history, bro.
Why am
my
I
God.
always the one? I gotta do all this stuff. You're making me climb rocks. You're making me get
Hey, you're
over
the
stuff.
American,
You're making
okay? You gotta pay for your sins for simply existing.
Look,
No.
your suffering helps me goon. All right, that's what I did.
I heard.
Goon, bro.
I heard
This
the
is the
alert.
weirdest goon
Am I
session
still
I've ever
safe?
attended, bros.
Phil said, "I like how the chatter asked for JT to say a number, and me and you opening bartered over it."
Yeah. thanks.
All right, the number is 50 for JT to talk like Peterson.
Oh
my
no!
God.
Dang
Yeah.
it!
All right.
Oh shit!
No. Oh my
Don't give
God.
money
all right.
now.
Don't
It's
give
a
money.
bad
Save your
investment.
money.
Yeah.
The branch slip.
Wait
Like the
until
way
it's
he
more
fucking
painful.
swims, man.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I keep imagining that it is the bald JT trying to climb these. Like,
Yeah.
This is how I climb, actually.
Hey, you're getting better though. I like
yeah,
it.
making progress.
Yeah. Oh my God. Afterwards, we can go back to the only up game if you'd like.
I like this one. This is
if you
fun.
stop. Fair enough. If you enjoy it, then sure. But yeah.
This one is really
Right.
funny. I don't.
The
No,
physics
just
in
the
this one are
ragdoll
better.
effects are brilliant.
Hmm. All
I'm gonna
right.
get carpal tunnel.
But
Man,
So
I'm
barrel. What do you
crushing
do
this
with the
mouse.
barrel? Communist
you can
red
grab it.
barrel.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can grab it, but it doesn't do anything to help me. Okay, that's.
Bolshevik sent $20. He says 20 to make up for the fake Canadian money.
Does that mean I
So
have to
you know what
fall?
to do. Yeah.
You know what
Hey,
to do.
Bolshevik said it. Yalla.
Yeah, go.
What are you waiting on?
You guys, there's a
fuck, there we
delay. I've
go.
been in the water for a while.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Andrew Murray with under
says,
$5. Yeah, go on. You do them. Thank you.
yeah, he says how much to have JT speak an Australian accent for the rest of the stream. That might be easier. Alright,
Any
he says
accent,
$5, thank you very much.
any accent request is gonna be 50 schmeckles.
All right, 50
So if you
schmeckles.
give 50, say which accent you want.
Yeah,
And make it
exactly
one I
right.
can do. I'm not gonna humiliate myself more than I already
He's
do.
good. He's good at doing the New York one. How about that?
Yeah.
I know that
He's
he's good at.
decent at doing like a Slavic accent that doesn't exist, like
Yeah.
no Slav talks
Yeah.
with it, but it's really funny. So you can do that as well if they request it, depending. And holy shit, Oliver Moilo, you better continue doing a commie pod, okay? $50.
What?
Now, JB Peterson voice, JT, I'm done, I'm broke now. Not true, just I'm doing a bit. Okay, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Need to reach this rock. Fuck. Ugh. I've
Oh my
captured the rock. I'm gonna climb down a little bit.
I'm gonna piss myself.
This is the better approach than trying to climb directly up. Because if you go up, oh shit, fuck. Why would the woke do this to me?
You know what you need to do, JT. You
Gotta
need to say my
climb.
favorite line that I always tell you to say when you do the Peterson
Lay
voice.
on
and
the
it
bed
is-
and give me head.
There you go. Wait, the beginning of it. The beginning of it.
What's the beginning of it?
Slob. Come on.
Slob on my knob?
Come on,
That
you- Yeah.
slob on my knob.
Like corn on the cob.
Like corn on the cob.
Lie on the bed. Give me a head. Oh my god.
All right, I'm back to
Oh,
where
I'm crying. I'm literally crying. Thank you, chat, so much. Thank you, Oliver, man.
Going
oh, God.
back
Olivier, I'm
down,
sorry for mispronouncing.
down a little bit.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh,
Oh my god.
oh.
Do you remember-
Just run through. Yeah, go on.
No, I was gonna say, do you remember Peterson's Albania video where he's like, it's the woke moralist one, but he has another bit
Yeah.
where he just starts crying. Anyways, no, let's
All
the
right.
super chats real quick.
Uh,
Harley
Har-
Harding sends.
Go on.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Yeah.
please, you. Sorry, I'm a fucking
Read
asshole. Please,
this
you.
No,
branch.
it's perfectly fine. Harley.
Fuck.
Harley Harding says was able to hit a personal record or PR today. While still saying to you boys, sweet voices. Here's to making JT fall. Thank you very much. It's not enough though. Don't worry. You can continue, JT.
Thank you.
The next one, by
How
the way,
much
is
is the next
25.
one? 25. Okay.
25 is the next bounty. Gal Angelina says, Hakeem, you mentioned in one of your old videos that you watched Funhouse. Any thoughts on Funhouse recently shutting down? I saw it, yeah, recently, and it's a shame, but I have stopped watching Funhouse ever since, Bruce and Lawrence and Adam left and all that kind of stuff. It's a shame.
Oh,
like
Christ.
the quality really degraded, I think.
gotta get
So
up
I
this
stopped.
branch.
But it is a shame. I hope that they move on to better things.
Reach
Um,
What's Funhouse? What's
rock.
Funhouse? Is that a show?
Funhouse
What's
is a YouTube
Funhouse?
channel that does like gaming content with like fun edits and stuff like that they do. They sometimes play multiplayer games. They sometimes just do weird games where somebody plays and people sit behind them. They have this series called Demo Disc where they get old demo discs and they play through them and they just make fun of it. Wheelhouse, which is a thing where they just spin a random wheel for a randomly generated Steam game and they play play it, and there's a lot of garbage that they play. It's very easily watching for like when you're eating or you're just tired and you want to pass the time.
My
So, yeah.
hands are very tired. Grasping this mouse with tremendous prejudice.
God.
Woke moralists.
The woke mouse trying to get me to release my grip, which I will not do.
Mm.
It's a shameful display of releasing one's mouse.
Squirrel Slapper says, attention, penis inspection day is all in effect. All comrades must report to Dr. Hakim for the mandatory penis inspection. Exactly right. JT, you're first in line. As Jordan Peterson, you're gonna have to tell me that you dislike me pulling back your full.
I got it.
Oh.
I've made it past the slippery rock. This is a metaphor for Jesus' triumph over temptation.
Oh my god. Lifted Spirit says, JT, please say something about rats and the fall of Western civilization.
You want to hear about rats? I'll tell you about rats. There's a rat hiding in this electrical panel preventing me from going any higher.
Oh,
I absolutely
Oh.
love it.
Got it.
oh,
my
this
God,
is.
it's-
Fun. I have not laughed like this literally in the last 6 months.
Oh, this metal is
Yeah.
slippery.
It's $25, everybody. And then
Oh.
afterwards he'll have to give up all his progress. I'm
What
not
I
saying
would
do
like
it,
to know
but-
is why anyone would put a gasoline dispenser on a floating rock.
I like how you're grunting as if you're physically doing it, but your poor wrist heavy, dude. It's okay.
Oh shit! Oh, that moved. Oh, fuck.
JT has the certified what's it called healthcare plan, the Deprogram healthcare plan. So he'll be taken care of by me. Don't worry.
Sisyphean
Oh.
task. Ugh. I need to
Sisyphean, exactly right.
use momentum to. Excuse
Jesus
me,
Christ.
my momentum.
Please. Your
Got it. I wish you could angle the camera down.
Yeah.
I'm dangling
Oh, God,
high
he's-
above the unforgiving waves.
Dude,
Shit.
he's so high up.
Oh.
I don't want people to. I genuinely don't want people to send stuff in right now because I feel bad for you.
Whoa.
Oh,
this,
no!
This
Shit.
is bad
Oh,
news. I
careful,
can't
careful,
reach.
careful.
Hold on.
Oh.
Careful.
Oh.
Oh my God. Rex Maxwell
Got it.
says, "I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. You're happy, Habibi.
My hands are
Um,
sweating.
I'm glad. I'm glad that JT's suffering helps.
Knees weak.
Oh.
Arms are heavy. I might
vomit.
vomit. I think is the next line.
Mantis,
Oh,
our
shit.
favorite baby boy Mantis,
No.
sends
No.
sends just enough.
No.
And he says, "You know the drill, JT. Off we go."
Oh.
Yellow.
Rest in peace.
So
Ladies and
far.
JPT. Oh God, that's
And then
bad.
he- oh my God.
Oh, it's hilarious. And
And then
another. Yeah.
And Quinn sends the $25 right after he says, "You go laughing like my Slovenian uncle." Oh my God. Thank you very much.
You were lucky
Alright.
with Quinn. Yeah, see, Quinn
Yeah.
is a good
Every
human.
fall resets my accent.
There you go. I like that. I like that idea.
So now
And
there's
like
a
we said,
threat.
Yes. Now that I've mentioned, it's 50 schmeckles or whatever for
the new
the
accent.
accent. And then you specify which accent.
Yeah.
Um,
And for the
my
fall, how much? 30, I guess.
It's
we're
30 now.
getting
Yeah, exactly
very
right.
expensive now.
Yeah.
Half a video game. Holy shit.
Yeah, none of you are gonna make me fall for that.
exactly right.
Yeah.
JT, the sky's the limit.
All right, we're
Oh my
going.
God.
We're going back down.
Speaking of which, how about you update us, JT? How's the Dr. Pepper looking?
Shit.
The Dr. Pepper situation.
I'm still clean. I'm over a year clean. I'm off the Mr. Thirsty. I'm off the juice.
But like,
Oh,
how
no.
much have you been drinking that shit that you dedicated yourself? You're like, okay, I cannot touch this.
Yeah.
Because
well,
that implies that you like drank a lot.
Yeah. So we have a restaurant. You guys know Sonic, the fast food place?
I've heard,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Sonic has there's okay, so there are normal drink sizes, small, medium, large, and most people outside the United States would say a medium is exceptionally large for a soda. I don't know how much, maybe 32 ounces, something like that, 24 to 32 ounces.
Oh my God, what is that?
I don't know.
32
Somebody do some math for me.
ounces to liter. I'm putting liter. It's a liter.
Okay. Now
Jesus Christ.
go and look up Sonic
Hmm.
Route. Is it Route 44? Yeah, Route 44 is the name of the
Route
size.
44 size. It's 44 ounces.
Yeah.
44 ounces, 2 liters is 1.3 liters. Jesus Christ! What are you going through the desert?
1.3 liters,
Yeah.
bro.
So I would do that at least once a day of Mr. Thirsty. It was not healthy.
Oh god, that's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
Okay, yeah, this is good that you stopped. God
Yeah.
bless you, man.
I remember, yeah. I
Every
remember when
day, every day. Are you for real?
maybe not every day, but I have such low self-control that my brain would be like, I'm a little thirsty. Maybe I should get a little
You're
treat.
You're genuinely so adorable. I can't. But I will have to say that Jason Camara sent 50 Canadian dollars. He says, "Hope 50, excuse me, hope 50 Maple Leaf money counts. Irish for St. Patty's Day or Old Man Texan if you can't do that." So you get the
Jackson,
accent.
yeah, pick. I love the choice.
What do
I love
you
the
boys
choice.
want? I'll do either. What do you boys want?
You can do the Texan one. I usually prefer that. I think it's actually genuinely endearing.
Well, shit. All right. Well, I'm gonna start climbing by going up this direction. But the problem here is I keep accidentally grabbing a little too high, which gives me which makes me get the goddamn slippery rocks. Fuck. No. Hold on. Oh, we got it. All good.
JT. Oh, okay. No, you're safe. JT, I was gonna say, that accent is incredibly endearing. But I was once called there was a man, an overweight man, wearing a cowboy hat that had called me a sand N-word using that accent. Would you
Yeah.
like to recreate that?
I would not. Thank you very much.
I would not. The immediate answer, I would not.
Easy,
Somebody has experience.
Got it. There we
Oh
go.
my God.
Now, don't
JT
y'all
would be
worry.
too convincing.
I'm on.
All
Let's
right.
not miss. We had Squirrel with 5 euros.
Slapper,
JT, do you
exactly.
like Scott the Voz?
I'm gonna be honest with you, partner. I don't know who that is.
Scott the Voz. Scott the Voz. Let me check.
Ow.
Scott the Voz.
Got
Also, Akim, again by Squirrel Slapper.
Yeah.
Thank you for 5 years. Do you like Dune?
Yeah. I think it's a pretty cool, innovative concept.
You got me. Do you like Stellaris Balkan Genocide Simulator? It looks interesting. I haven't tried it. It looks like an
Nah.
interesting game. If we're talking about the game,
That's one of them games where my brain is way too small. I opened up Stellaris and I saw me a bunch of aliens and a whole lot of fucking text and letters and shit on the screen, and I closed that game right quick.
and Olivier with another 50 Canadian. Thank you so much. Okay, who made you talk like JP, by the way? Okay, my final demand: do a shout out right now to my party, ML of Quebec. Okay, ML of Quebec. Shout out, boys. Shout
Of
them out.
course.
Hey,
Yes.
keep doing your
ML
thing.
Quebec,
I'm
ML
pretty sure-
Quebec, we appreciate y'all and what y'all are doing.
I'm pretty sure they're based. I'm sorry for the misfortune of you being born partly French, but I'm sure that you do good work. I'm teasing, of course.
We've
But
reached
yeah.
a very dangerous portion of the game here, fellas. It looks like I'm gonna have to swing.
You know, sometimes you sound a little bit like George Bush.
Now watch this swing.
Immediate
Alright,
PTSD for Akim.
Yalla bismillah. Let's see. Oh my God. All right.
Oh my god,
Ah.
it looks so stupid.
Okay. It's all. Don't worry about me, partner. We just took a little detour back down a bit.
Alex Dwyer is asking me if I was interested in Death Stranding. The second one looks crazy. When you go into the Walking Dead guy's mouth and you see the baby and he's telling me that gives you the thumbs up, I lost complete interest in that game. So
What in
I
tarnation?
never
Yeah,
played
I'm
it.
pretty
What are
much-
y'all talking about?
Death Stranding was a Kojima game after he was kicked out of Konami,
Yeah.
sadly, after not finishing Metal Gear 5, which is a catastrophe, genuinely, because that game is really good, and it's a shame that it wasn't done. But yeah, he made a game where, I don't know, you're basically like a package, you're a FedEx guy, basically. You just deliver packages from what I
In a
understand.
post-apocalypse, a
Yeah.
weird post-apocalypse.
Yeah. And
Alright.
he had a baby in his tummy.
Oh, that's kind of strange.
Lifted Spirit says, Hakeem, what do you think of the book Why Women Have Better Sex Under Socialism? It's the book written by the woman of Persian heritage.
Fellers.
It is a good book, but the general sock them cancer of like she's a insufferable liberal. So like she'll say good things about previous socialist countries, but then she'll sprinkle it with but authoritarianism, 1984, you know, that cringe.
I'm gonna need some
Yeah.
input from y'all because there ain't nowhere left to go. Now this here arrow is telling me to let Jesus take the
Blow
wheel and
down.
and drop that away. Is that advisable?
Oh,
Do y'all
shit.
reckon
Oh,
that is the
shit.
correct approach?
You sure there's nothing else?
I mean, I have. Oh, there's the rock right there. Hup.
There we go.
Oh, I got
there
it.
you
There we
go.
go.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was scary.
Oh lord.
Y'all ain't
Okay.
never
And
seen
is that a
swinging
rib
like
cage in
this.
there? That's a rib cage.
I wonder if I can
Um,
grab that without. I ain't gonna try that. I'm just gonna go around.
I really like
Oh,
this the accent thing.
this is.
All right.
So,
Reminding people it is 30 buckaroos. And then
now
afterwards,
y'all probably want to save your money at the moment because this right here, this was the thumbnail on one of the videos that I done
I mean, we
seen.
climb up a bit higher
I-
so that when you fall, you have a bit more leeway. Because right now you're gonna fall in an arc downwards. Climb up a little bit to the top of the rock,
I
and
think the
then
rock might fall because of the fucking skull symbol, maybe.
Well, I think it's
But
just a
then again,
jump.
you have no other choice.
Mm.
So the issue, the problem that we find ourselves facing today, is that this is the closest point between the two rocks.
Habibi, climb up all the way and then throw your launch yourself.
I do understand your reasoning, but that will bring me
You're-
farther away from, and I do not know how much I will drift horizontally speaking, as
If-
opposed
if-
to.
Habibi,
Horizontally speaking.
you can arc your way in. I'm sure it's possible.
Keep
Go a bit
continuing
higher.
the Balkan uncle that's screaming at somebody who's doing their job. Like,
Oh my God.
but
How do
never
y'all
proposing
feel
to do it
about this
themselves. I love this.
as a point from which to launch myself?
All right, bismillah. I think it's good. Yeah, you got this.
Okay.
You got this.
Now y'all give me your best prayers. Here we go. 1, 2. I'm sliding. Hold on. I
Book nerd writes, I love Hakim's backseat driving. Oh my god.
All right, y'all. Chat, give me strength. 1, 2. In the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Here we fucking go. Ah, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
See, you see
Ouch.
that was the issue. We didn't get any lateral movement despite my best attempt at swinging. So I may
my
have
God.
to start from a lower position in order to swing my body closer to the rocks, which I intend to capture with my hand.
I love the accent.
Oh,
Can you
God.
please always talk like that from now on?
I do code shift when I'm speaking to older Texans.
I love it. I like how you call that, by the way.
Yeah.
Code shift as a white guy. Oh my god, Habib, you're so cute. Squirrel Slapper says swing back and forth while saying hup hup hup. Oh my god. I love it so much.
We are
But yeah.
descending slightly to get across this slippery rock. Grab this here purple plant.
Salt says, I'm your older cousin watching you playing GTA on PS2, basically. Oh my god. Mm.
All right, we have reached the branch where previously I've had difficulty. No longer. Oh shit! Oh, I got ahead of myself. This is why.
Oh, shit.
I have to betray one of my own. Muhammad Khallah says, no one tell him that he can't that he can reset the accent with the fall. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have brought attention to it.
You're right. So I can
Okay.
stop doing my Texas accent.
Okay.
So
Exactly right.
let's see here. Let me scrabble up here. Oh, we got it.
Again, 50 buckaroos for him to, and then you suggest the accent that he has to do, and he'll do it. I'm by the way, yani, mashallah, I'm very impressed by your accents.
Oh,
Habibi.
thank
You're
you.
always very good. Yeah.
Same.
Even when you meme and you do like the Yugo accent,
Yeah.
it's still very, very accurate at
Yeah.
times, I think.
You guys are too
Yeah.
kind.
It's accurate to the character.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like fool anybody that I am those things, but as far as a bit goes, it's not too bad.
Hmm.
Okay.
Those things.
Yeah, I'm not one of them Balkan
Yeah.
types. Let me up.
Oh my god.
Let me up.
People are saying that you should. People are saying that you should do an Iraqi accent. I would want to see what you think an Iraqi
I have
accent
no
is.
idea what an Iraqi accent is. None whatsoever. Let me up, you devil.
Box and we might find out.
Oh my
So,
God.
Kim, can you do like a Iraqi accent or whatever that is?
Yeah, I can flatten my English if you want me to do that. I can stop trying.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make it sound proper for once.
Let's hear it.
Sometimes I do it for the memes. Actually, it's easiest to do when I'm reading something. Hold on, let me read.
Interesting.
Let me read something. Let me read something. Hold on. Oh, I have a book right here.
Of course you do.
I'll read the sources. How about that?
Let me get
You read the sources. God
It's
damn it,
so,
oh,
the
yeah,
limits
go
to
on, go on.
the limits to capitalist nature. How would I do it? Hold on. I do it on occasion for the memes, but now I'm on the spot. Hold on. Let me get actually something proper to read.
Get a handful of dates, get some tea, get in the zone.
Exactly right. Hold on. Let me find something about the author. This is a Torkel Lausen book, so I
Ah.
can read a bit of that. Torkel Lausen is a longtime anti-imperialist activist and writer living in Denmark. That's how it would be.
Ah,
From 1970
Okay,
to
it's cute.
1989, he was a full-time member of a communist anti-imperialist group supporting third world liberation movements. That's how I would sound. That's how I would sound. That's how basically my parents
Sounds
speak
like
if you're there.
baby you got
you
baby
sound like
baby
a terrorist.
Yeah. So,
Oh, there we go. Give
Mm.
you read it.
people are saying I'm blushing under my bed. Yes, I am. Because it is very awkward for me to speak like that, I think.
Oh.
Habibi. All right, hold on. There's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, Jason
Uh,
Kamara. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Fucking read it.
Jason Kamar said 100 Canadian. He says 100 for Iraqi from both Hakim and JT. Best of luck.
What?
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh,
do your
thank you
best
for
impression.
$100. Okay, now you got
Habibi,
this
thank you very much.
100 buckaroos, bro.
Yeah. Do your best racist accent, yalla.
Racist accent. I'm just gonna start singing something from Aladdin.
Oh my god. Arabian
Shit.
nights, like Arabian days. More often than not, it's hotter than hot, and not in good
Yeah.
ways.
I think we need to do another Patreon tier that is a Hakeem singing Disney songs.
You sound
Oh
too
my God.
American.
Me?
Yo,
Oh,
stop.
No.
sorry.
Stop.
Yes. Give me something to say.
Let's see. Why is it always racial slurs that come to mind when you ask me to tell you, give me something to say?
Baklava.
Habibi, how about this? How about name the capitals of random Arab countries? How about that?
That's a terrible thing to ask me to do.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Don't put him on the spot like that, brother.
You're giving me too many difficult tasks at once.
No, I'm sorry. JT high IQ. Habibi. Oh my god.
Give me the purple.
But yeah.
Give me
Let's see. What can we make him say?
Got it.
Talk about the benefits of flossing. JT doesn't floss. JT revealed. JT, what's it called?
I am an anti-flossing advocate. Shit.
Haram. No, floss happy. You're gonna get some.
I know, but it hurts my little gums.
Habibi. Your what's it called? Your gums hurt is because you don't do it enough.
Well, that's just a. Well, that makes
Okay.
it worse.
All right, I'm sorry. All right.
I am hearing too much American.
Okay, I don't even know.
Okay.
I wouldn't even know how to begin to do an
Okay.
Iraqi accent.
S-
What is
how
it?
about-
Tell me how the vowels
give
are
Help
us
him,
different.
Hakeem, goddammit, help him.
It's all in the
Okay,
it's all in the
okay,
vowels.
okay.
So tell me how the vowels sound.
So you flatten the way that you speak. So for example, instead of saying internet, you say internet.
Internet.
Right? You say the
Internet.
things individually. Right?
I have
what-
gone
what
and
others?
bought baklava, and it was very tasty.
I have gone
Then I
and
saw
yeah,
a beautiful wife. Yes.
exactly. I have gone. I have bought baklava. Baklava. We say
Baklava.
baklava. I have gone and bought baklava, and I've eaten it.
I have gone and I.
I enjoy when I eat baklava. Exactly right.
Yes, you're good. Yes.
Okay.
Continue.
Mm.
I'm just trying
Let's
to think.
see.
Oh,
What can I
shit.
say?
Talk about the
What can I make you
rocks.
say?
The rocks. How do you say rocks?
There
Like
you
rocks? Is there,
Yeah,
there's
there
a
you
slight?
go.
Hajar. In Arabic. What you want me to tell
Don't
you
try
how
to
to say in
do it
Arabic?
properly.
I'm
Do
curious
whatever
if
comes
you have
to
like a
mind.
rolled R, like the Spanish flicked R, like
Mm,
not
Dad, this is what I have
no.
to deal with.
not not like a full R, but like a
No.
like that.
like in Revolution, Saura. Rara. It's
Ra.
just like that.
Not a
So
hard
rock.
The
R,
rocks.
that is
So
for
the
sure.
rocks.
becomes rock.
The rock. The rock. Climb the rock.
My car windshield was hit by a rock.
My
There you
car
go.
windshield was hit by a rock. That's
The
the
person in
best.
front of me doesn't
Shit.
know how to drive.
The person in front of me does not know how to drive
Exactly. Why are you making it sound fucking? Oh my
because
God.
I'm trying to
No,
climb
he's
at the
doing
same
what
time.
you're telling him, Hakeem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God. I
Continue
love it.
more, please more.
Okay, let me see.
Keep
How
feeding
about
him.
this?
Hakeem,
Teas,
keep feeding
teas.
him.
We can talk about tea. How do you prepare proper tea?
Okay.
First of all, it's not tea, it's chai.
Chai.
Alright?
Okay.
So you take chai leaves, okay?
Okay.
You put it hatta, you put it bilkoob
What is that?
in the cup. Bilkoob in the cup,
Bilkoob.
okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bilkoob is Arabic for in the cup. Okay, bilkoob.
Bilkoob.
Alright.
Okay.
You give a little bit of sugar.
Little
Okay.
bit of sugar.
Top شوية شكر.
What?
You put a little
What?
bit, I'm telling you, the Arabic and the
The accent,
the
not
proper-
the language, Hakim. Goddamn it.
Habibi.
Barely speak English.
Afterwards, you get some cack. Afterwards,
some
you get some
what?
cack. Some cack. Cack is like the long sesame cookies that we have in the Arab world. All right.
Got it.
You take some cack, and then
cack.
afterwards you drummis. Say the word drummis.
What is it?
Drummis.
What is that?
Drummis is to literally dunk something repeatedly in order to get it to be moist, and then so that you can eat it. It's what you do with like a cookie or something.
Okay, say
In
it
milk,
again.
which is what you whites do. Drummis.
Tremis. Like that?
Drummis. Beloved.
Tremis.
Drummis. So you drummis cack, bitch.
Shit, goddammit, no.
Oh my god, I like how by the way it turned into an Arabic lesson.
Yeah.
EZ96 and 50 I
thank
believe
God.
it's as Lottie is. This is hello, Syrian socialist who lives in Sweden. Also, I'm a medical student. Oh wow. I love your guys' podcast. Is it okay to ask a theory question, or is it more of a chill stream? Of course, you can
Yeah,
go
always.
ahead. Habibi. Yeah. Al Khalaf said, Hakim, get him to say the Shahada. Sneaky will win for us. And then Survival of the Funkiest says, make Hakim do a French accent. I will sooner kill
Ooh.
myself. But I mean, if you donate high enough, maybe. We'll see.
I mean, you're not
And-
really giving them incentives here. My boy Jason came in with $100, and the only
I mean,
thing
I
he
tried.
trying.
is
I-
JT saying try. Like,
No, I tried the car in the rock and the.
There you go. You know what? Make it Indian. Why not? We're not gonna get him to do Iraqi. I don't think.
but that's gonna get him murdered. Yeah, this is gonna get JT murdered.
No,
The reason he can do Iraqi is because you're here. And
Yeah,
you
I've got a
allow it.
shield.
Ah,
I've got a
okay.
brown shield.
Yeah.
Oh my god. People are saying French. How would I even do a French accent? Hold on.
As the French accent.
Oui, I fuck French
I-
accent. I can't do accents, man.
I like the baguette. I like to eat the
Oui,
baguette.
the
I don't know what
baguette.
people say.
In the morning,
Oh.
I eat my wife, and then I eat the
You
baguette.
say, j'aime le baguette. Je m'appelle Hakim. Ah, shit.
My god, I love it. There we go.
The French people, they do not know how to climb the rock. They prefer to stay on the ground.
I like how somebody wrote Le Hakim.
Le Hakim.
Oh my god.
Lokim?
Ah.
You Mexican. Hold on. Is that racist?
Well, you can do it because you got some of that ethnic in you. If I were to do it, it
Exactly,
would
but
be
hold on.
racist.
Hold on. I'm trying to wonder. Again, I'm not a
Man, my hand
no
hurts.
ventriloquist.
Ventriloquist. A ventriloquist
Yeah,
is a
that's-
dude who like talks through a puppet.
Ah, okay. Never mind.
The only thing close to Mexican that I can do is just scream, "Hey, yes, yes, That's the only thing I can do. And vato, like my beautiful Mexican colleagues back when I worked in the States. Oh, vato." I'm like, dude, you're literally from the Balkans. What the fuck is Mexico? You're literally like, I've never left. The simulation is glitching.
People are saying Mexican Yugo isn't real. Mexican Yugo.
He can't hurt you.
Yeah. Oh my god. Hold on. Toasty Android said, "Oh, great theory reader. What's your take on the Tudeh Party Iran to help their local people out for a bit? I mean, they used to be a thing, right? But they're more or less just a scattered bunch now. I haven't heard anything really too much activity-wise from them, so I can't comment. That's all I can say. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, excuse me for the yawn. But yeah, no, I can't comment too much.
Vatopnik, Vatogopnik. Ugopnik is honorary Mexican. Google Yugomex for more info. I know that we shared so much music back in the day.
Yeah.
Like so much music.
Mm.
Yeah, Umex, Yugoslav Mexican music. Trio Paloma. Usamljeni dječak. Let me. You guys continue. I just have to
Man.
watch this.
Yeah. No, go right ahead.
I don't know why I keep getting stuck here. I think my hand
So
is just
wholesome.
giving out.
Yeah. Do you want to change the game, or are you feeling all right?
I'm all right. If I can just get up this thing. So
By the way,
close.
we've been streaming for around 2 hours or so. What we
Yeah.
should do for another
probably
little bit or another half hour? How are you feeling?
probably almost time for me to call it. I do need to go and relieve
Okay.
Kelsey of the baby. at some
Oh,
point.
of course. Habibi.
That sounded like you're about to murder your child. Holy shit.
No, I'm just what I do
Oh.
when I relieve Kelsey of the baby. I take Evie, I take a roll of duct tape, I tape Evie to the ceiling, and then
Oh my God.
that's not so bad.
That sounds like a
No.
great time for the baby, actually.
I'm
Oh,
sure she'd
Sounds
have a
like something
blast.
a baby would love
Yeah.
it. Like, woo! Oh, what is it?
People are saying
Oh.
Hugo's Dominican. Obvi. Of course, yeah.
course.
I can imagine you with a beautiful curly hair, Habibi.
Yeah. I really like Dominicans. You know how to party, man. I party with Dominicans. That's fucking, yeah. Beautiful
God.
people as well.
Christ.
Yeah, genuinely.
Wait, they have Mexican music from Yugoslavia. Dude, yeah. Go down that fucking rabbit hole. It's absolutely wild. We also redid like even American classics, but in like Serbian, Serbo-Croatian, call it whatever you want. It's, dude, it's an insane rabbit hole that I never knew existed. It's pretty fucking cool. Yeah.
I love it. All right. Well, you guys getting your last super chats. If you have any more questions or whatnot, well, JT attempts his final,
My final climb.
struggles through his final climbs. Of course, as you know, it's 30 buckaroos, and then he falls, and then you get to make him suffer. But otherwise, then send your super chats, ask whatever you like. Especially about Yugo's feet. Specifically about Yugo's feet. In fact, I would appreciate if you would ask. Not every day says, give me some dinner ideas. You can make some za'atar pasta with like libna. It's very nice. Elias Poe, you've asked this 10,000 times. Hakim is donating the platelets. Donating blood and platelets good practice. Yes, it's good, but also it depends on where you are. In many places, I believe in the US, for example, they'll take it and then separate all the stuff and then sell it to private corporations and whatnot at a profit. So it depends on what you're doing. But whenever the need comes, you should do it. Yeah, especially if you're O negative. Ask around emergency emergency departments in your city, for example. Those people are the ones who need it the most. But
I am like very like needle scared. Is there anything else that I can like? I genuinely thought about this. I could donate. It's not blood, because I'm a fucking coward. Okay.
No,
Like
that's
no, I like
okay.
you can cut
It's
my
also
fucking arm out,
uncomfortable.
and I'll be like, oh, that's okay. But like a tiny needle going in, it's sucking out my
Yeah.
blood. That makes
It's
me lose my
invasive.
mind.
It's
Yeah.
invasive. Yeah. Hold
Don't
on.
say sperm, okay?
Hold on. EZ96, because he donated before I'm gonna read your question in just a second, EZ. But yeah, you're asking other things you can donate. Not
Don't say sperm.
really.
Say sperm, please.
Not really. No.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. Inside either me or JT.
Yeah.
Deposit
More
directly, maybe.
Eugopnics, I think the world would
Exactly.
be a fucking awful place. Jesus Christ, please don't do this.
Nah, haram. But yeah, what was I gonna say? There's not really too much. I'm sorry to say. But I understand getting the needle and whatnot. It's incredibly invasive, so it does feel very unpleasant. So it's all right to be.
I know people
a
with
little
long
bit...
hair can donate hair and so on. I mean, I know it doesn't like heal a person, but you know, that's pretty cool.
That's useful. You can give part of a liver if you want, but that's even more invasive. Your liver grows back, at least if you cut a small part of it off. The rest of your liver will grow back, so
Really?
you can.
That's the one part I really need, my friend.
Bone marrow, you can donate bone marrow as well, especially if you... what I would say is this: you don't need to donate bone marrow, but what you can do is there's a national register in every country, and you can join this national register. They do just some blood typing, and then afterwards they'll be able to have you in their system in case in the future they find somebody who's in dire need of a bone marrow transplant, and if you happen to be a match for them, then you can be the donor for them, and you can save a life.
That's a great idea. That's a
So
great
something you
idea.
can do. And every
great
country
idea.
has a national register for this kind of stuff. And what's really unique is, for example, you are just chilling, and your particular ethnic makeup may be matched by somebody who's an immigrant, whose family immigrated like 100 years ago in like Michigan or something, or some other part of the world. It's very interesting how this stuff happens. So yeah. Anyways, easiest question. So socialism's basis is that throughout history, the people who control the means of production control history. What does the theory say about other factors like cultural, religious? That's not exactly what socialism says, though. The concept of historical materialism is that social change is pushed along as a result of class struggle. The particular mode of production, the way that things are socioeconomically arranged, the relations of production, these things play a very big impact in the way that society is set up. But that doesn't mean that that's the only thing, right? There are separate ideologies, there's certain cultural factors, certain religious factors. These things can be independent of the material base, but also they can be influenced by it, right? That's this base superstructure kind of stuff. A lot of people think like, when they see base superstructure and they see cultural and traditions and religion and a bunch of other stuff, they think that the material base, the socioeconomic setup, is what has created said religions and whatnot. That's not right. What happens is that they influence these things. They influence a particular culture, tradition, religion, and whatever else in a way that causes it to change in certain aspects, not in like fundamental things. For example, when it comes to religions, usually, at least for the example of Islam, but the many other examples. To give an example that I used prior, the cultural example of large families versus small families. This is something that changes as a result of the material basis, but that's not because capitalism
Readjust,
specifically. Yeah, it's just a readjustment. Exactly right. So don't eat up this like Soviet like sociological, quote unquote, Marxist sociological perspective, which is so hyper deterministic and whatnot. This stuff is wrong and outdated, and but yeah.
And if you
Exactly.
for base and superstructure, if that confuses you greatly, look at pictures. Like unironically,
Yeah.
look at there's very good pictures that explain it. That will really help you, pun intended, visualize, but no, genuinely understand. Especially like pictures that have examples on how one influences the other. I think it would be very helpful. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dumb brain arrow
Mm.
make my god, mind blown for me at least. So yeah.
Exactly right. Pila says, "Gotta go early. You say you love me. I got some kisses from the rest of you guys. I love you very much, Habibi." Let's see. I think there's one more. Chicken Nuggies says, "How do you describe the state to a 5-year-old? Ask liberal, aka a liberal. A state. The TLDR definition of a state. First of all, you should Stalin's work on national determination and whatnot. That has a very good general drive over what makes a nation versus a state. But the concept of a state, from the Marxist perspective, is basically a geographically defined area with a particular political setup with a monopoly on violence within said geographic area. Also, the state is a class-based institution. It is not classless. You live always in a certain class dictatorship, whether that is of the bourgeoisie or of the proletariat, depends on the particular class setup and political organization of said state."
Yep. Perfect.
All right, is that it for the day?
Yeah, I'm over here just
I would say
rubbing my
so.
poor hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I thought you were rubbing
thank
some.
you for your service, JT. You
I
have
do.
done more for the world than any military soldier from your country. But
Bless up.
yeah,
As you're rubbing your hand, I'm rubbing something
real
else.
troops.
Thinking of you.
JT is a real
All right.
troop.
All right. Well,
Uh,
thank you everybody for supporting us. Please do check out the merch as always. Check out the Patreon. Support us. You get a bunch of fantastic perks, which include bonus episodes, including more bonus episodes now since we're putting out more of the stuff. You get access to the Discord channel with a whole host of interesting things going on there. You get even live conversations with us at certain tiers, amongst other things. Very exciting stuff. So I highly do recommend you do it. And of course, it supports us and helps us keep this thing going, which is a massively appreciated thing from all of us, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
The last one is from Toasty Android. He says, "Is the book Stalin History and Critique of Black Legend by Lacerda any good? It is fantastic. I highly recommend you read it." All right, and that is it.
Yep. There we go. Gang.
Look out! Like this is Hakim's brainchild, the setup of how we did it, seeing red, and then a gaming segment at the end. We will also next time pull off the first segment, which is checking out one particular topic and covering it almost in the program form, but instead of for 2 hours, for like 15-20 minutes. So do look out for future live streams because now they have structure, and as you've seen, a lot of you showed up, and I hope you had fun. But yeah, in the future, whenever you see a Deprogram live stream, it's going to have structure, which also obviously will include us reading your Q&A and your beautiful super chats, and it's just a great way for us to hang out with the community that we've built at this point. We can't believe we have because it's pretty fucking big.
Genuinely.
And also, let's be honest, we're not children here. Also helps us fund the project as well. So.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, look out for
We
them.
love
They're
you all.
gonna happen at least once a month, hopefully in the future even multiple times.
Yes,
All right.
that is it.
All right, everybody. I will play us out with everybody's favorite music, the full extended Deprogram theme. Thank you for tuning in. We love you all so, so much. And we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Mwah.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye bye.